In it, dude.
I'm not. Ronald Acuna come back on the day of the draft. My head's exploding. Yo! What it do? We back. What's going on, Remy? How you doing, man? We're a little off key so to start, but we got a long stream ahead of us. It's good to be back. I see you.
Make sure my chair's comfy, bro. I'm gonna be here for a minute.
The fins, stuff. I see you.
Every logo but the current one.
How you doing, man?
Dude, living the dream, bud. Living the dream. Happiest draft day. I don't care that my team is literally not participating. Still excited. Love this.
What up? What up? What's going on, boys? Draft night.
Draft night.
Bless. Draft night. So I guess draft's here in a couple minutes. I'm gonna swap the Braves game to my phone, and I'm gonna put the draft up on my other monitor. I wish in this situation I had more monitors, but I don't. Let me turn this down. We're gonna kind of before the draft starts here. We're gonna kind of think who's your top 5, Remy?
Who is my top 5? I was looking.
Who's going where?
So who is my top 5, or who is going to be the top 5?
Yeah, who do you think is going to be the top 5?
I mean, everything I'm seeing is that the Jags are going to go with Walker out of Georgia with the first pick.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean it's seeming like it's a done deal. Now it could be one of the best smoke screens we've seen in a long time,
and they just go Hutchinson.
But I think. I will say that there is a chance they're smoke screening people to get someone to try and trade up for that pick to take Hutchinson, because Detroit will definitely take Hutchinson with the second pick if this is how it plays out. But it looks like the Jaguars want Trayvon Walker. I think the Lions just have the best player in the draft fall to them at 2, and they take Hutchinson. And then let me look at my list here. The third pick, we've got the Houston Texans. I've seen some mocks going the Texans with an offensive tackle. I don't think they go offensive tackle. I think they go one of the corners. So I'm going to say Sauce Gardner.
You think Sauce Gardner?
I think Sauce Gardner over Stingley. I just think health. Stingley. I think Stingley is the better player, but he's got health concerns. So I think Sauce goes there. I think that's a prime trade spot is that third pick. But if Houston holds on to it, I think it's going to be Sauce.
Okay.
The Jets' first pick, the fourth pick, is the one that I'm kind of I don't know where exactly they go. They could go offensive tackle, just to pair up with, because they've drafted offensive linemen in the first round each of the last 2 years to help protect.
Here, let's see if I can put Wilson. Let's go here and let's go share screen. So let me get this out of here. Give me a second, guys. Sorry. All right. So
yeah, I'm seeing, like I said, I saw a lot of mocks that have an offensive tackle going to Houston. Lovie Smith's the head coach. He's a defensive guy. It's his first draft there. I don't see him going offensive tackle. I see him putting somebody on that defense. I mean, it could even be Thibodeau right there, but I think it's going to be Sauce Gardner. I think the Jets maybe go Stingley right there, maybe back-to-back corners.
Okay.
The Giants, I think they're gonna go offensive tackle. I don't know if it's Cross. If
the tackle position is pretty deep. Yeah, they have Panthers. They have Neal falling the Panthers. I don't think that's going to be the case. I like Neal over Cross, but I know a lot of Panther people they like Cross. So
yeah. I think Neal goes to the Giants, and then y'all's pick at 6 is where it gets real interesting.
I mean, if you see who I want the best available left tackle, because I think it's a great draft for left tackles. There's a lot of really good ones. I just don't want Kenny Pickett, man. That's the only pick I don't want. Like,
would you be happy with Malik Willis?
I wouldn't be happy, but I would be way better off than Teddy Two Gloves 2.0. So I just can't root for a quarterback where his gloves. I can't be my quarterback. I'm sorry.
So Matt put up his top 5. If you want to throw that up there.
Okay. So,
Matt goes Walker, Hutchinson, Gardner, Neal, Thibodeau.
Okay.
Thibodeau's one of those interesting ones where he went from
Well, they
being
got Thibodeau. They got Thibodeau going.
he's falling. Dude. He's plummeting. Keep going. I think 12.
12.
Yep. So
This
he's
guy
been
right here,
plummeting.
Kyle Hamilton's a stud, by the way.
Yeah, Kyle
Whoever
Hamilton.
ends up getting him is a boss. I kind of would have to like. I think they're going to go Hutchinson one. I'm
just saying sauces all over the place.
Really?
I think Hutchinson's the better player, but I saw stuff that said they're not even talking to Hutchinson.
Damn.
They're not even talking to him.
Okay, well, I guess it's going to go Walker. Then Walker, Hutchinson. I think.
So, I mean, this is one of those things. So before this thing kicks off, because the draft's about to kick off here in a few minutes.
If this North Carolina State tackle falls all the way down, oh my God, he's a stud.
He's a star. But this is one of those things. This is such a Jaguars move, though. Trayvon Walker, I think, is a good prospect. But there's a lot of question marks about Trayvon Walker. Like,
right.
What is his ceiling as a pass rusher in the NFL? So, like, if you read what you have posted up there, his 3-year career, Trayvon Walker finished with 9.5 sacks. Aiden Hutchinson finished second in the Heisman Trophy running last year with 14.5 in one season. So, I mean, Hutchinson.
Well, I just think for Trayvon Walker, he's more of a combine warrior, you know.
But that's such a Jaguars move, bro.
He's also kind of a tweener. He's not really a defensive end. He's not defensive tackle. He kind of plays a little bit of both. He played a little buck.
I think that's why they like him, is they feel like they can put him in as a pass rusher. They can maybe drop him back some, let him play a little bit in coverage. He's athletic, but I agree with you. He's a combine warrior to the point where it's like, I don't know if, like, I just don't love that move. Going into this process, I'm not big on that whole rising and falling the last week before the draft thing. Like what's changed so drastically? When this first came out, when we first started talking about the draft, Trayvon Walker was the third best pass rusher in the draft, behind Aiden Hutchinson and Kayvon Thibodeau. And now all of a sudden he's going to be the number 1 overall pick. It just screams bust. It just screams bust to me.
Yeah. I'm just kind of looking at it now, how it shakes out. Yo, if Philly gets Jameson, bro, if he Philly goes all the way to 15.
Yeah, which he might, that knee. I mean, but I think he's the best wide receiver in the draft. I think without the knee injury, Jameson Williams would 100% be the top wide receiver taken. And if Philly gets him, that's a hell of a move for Philly. It's going to be wild to watch the Eagles draft a wide receiver 3 straight first rounds.
Don't they have like a live draft thing?
I think once it starts, it'll have like a little ticker draftcast right there. So
So we're going to keep this up. We can't really play the actual video. I don't really have another monitor for me to.
Damn, dude. Ran out of monitors, bro.
Yeah, but I can do like this.
Tip says Cleveland will sneak back into the first round. Bet. All right. What are you talking about, sneak back in the first round? Y'all got y'all's first round pick. Deshaun Watson. That's what I'm doing tonight, boys. I'm watching Tyreek Hill highlights for the full 4 hours.
All right. I think I got it set up to where I can see.
Matt says, who do you think makes the first trade down? So I've heard a lot of this draft, teams want to trade down way more than they want to trade up. This is the draft where if you want to trade up, you could trade up without probably having to give up a lot.
Yeah.
Because it's not a quarterback heavy draft. This is one of the I said earlier today to somebody, I said, this is probably the least sexiest draft we've had in a long time because the quarterback situation is weird.
Yeah, but there's some real ballers in this draft, though.
I think the wide receiver position, I will say that this might be the deepest wide receiver draft we've ever seen. But you got a lot of like offensive and defensive linemen early, pass rushers, offensive tackles. It's not sexy, but it's the stuff that's going to win you football games,
Right.
But to answer Matt's question, I think the Texans spot is a great spot to trade out of. They need picks, they need players, they need bodies. They need to shop the hell out of that pick and move down some. The issue is who wants to move up.
Right.
So I don't. That's the question. I don't know. I don't know who wants to move up. Who wants to pay a steep price for a non-quarterback? We'll see.
We shall see.
Who's the first quarterback taken?
I think it's Willis.
Who takes him?
The Panthers.
You think Panthers go quarterback?
Yeah.
Don't sound so excited, but
I mean, I want to, bro. You know, I don't call me old school, call me whatever. I don't know, man. I love a good offensive line. Like how crazy. I know it might sound crazy. I would love.
You like the trenches? Weird.
I'm a trenches guy.
Same. I think best case scenario for y'all, you draft
Panthers. We draft a QB. We'll see.
Best case scenario, you draft the best offensive tackle available. You suck it up this year. You fire the coach. You fire the GM. You draft a quarterback next year.
I know, dude. And that's what I want to happen so bad. But they're already talking about giving the old buddy 5 years. I don't know if you saw the press conference that our owner had. He's such a clown.
He's blowing smoke, dude.
Oh, for sure.
He's blowing smoke.
It says Kenny Pickett first QB.
I have no doubts that Kenny Pickett ends up in Pittsburgh. Like I can't help but seeing that as being where he goes. And I do think Pittsburgh probably panics a little bit and trades up to get him. Because they woke up today and went, holy shit, our quarterback room is Mitchell Trubisky and Mason Rudolph.
Yeah, it's not great.
So I would not be shocked. This is, I guess, my bold prediction for this draft is that 2 quarterbacks go in the first 10 picks. I think Malik Willis and Kenny Pickett are both gone by the 10th pick.
I don't. You know, it's crazy. It's not really the boldest thing because NFL, like everyone says, oh, it's a bad year for quarterbacks. You remember when Ponder and EJ Manuel and like, there's always guys that's going to reach. You know.
Yeah. And that's what I think we got some reaches for these quarterbacks. I don't love these quarterbacks. I mean, I don't know about you. I don't love any of these quarterbacks. I think Malik
definitely
Willis,
all have flaws.
I think Malik Willis is the highest ceiling, but also he's a guy who couldn't start at Auburn. He couldn't start at wherever he transferred to the second time. It took him going to Liberty to become the starting quarterback. Now he has all the physical tools. You know, when you look at him, it's like, okay, he's 6'4", he's athletic, he can throw it a mile. But to me, it's like at the end of the day, a ton of dudes can be big and throw a football very far. It's the mind part of it. It's the mental part of the game.
Hey, nuance. maybe he does. I think that's one thing with him. My biggest problem with him is his fundamentals. Like I've watched his tapes. He gets a little loose with his footwork. He's not good at all at that. And he has a little bit of a delayed throwing motion. I think where P is a little underrated is in the head. And I think he's kind of a smart guy and is a cerebral guy. So I don't know. It's tough. Quarterback is one of those things, man, where you really
it's almost impossible. Yeah, it's almost impossible to predict.
Especially with like these guys. You know, like these guys came up out of nowhere, boom, flash in the pan. Now they're top guys. Kind of looking back at who was the guy that got drafted by the 49ers last year?
Trey Lance.
Look, I mean, he's still got a long way to go in his progressions. But then you're also on the flip side, you look at, you think back to Herbert. Herbert was like supposed to be the number 1 pick forever. And then he kind of slowly, I don't want to say his college career kind of took a dip because Oregon kind of went south. But, and I mean, look how good he is. I don't know. It's just one of those things where, I mean, who is the old Oregon quarterback? Joey Harrington?
Joey Harrington. Oh, you mean former Dolphins legend, Joey Harrington?
Like he had a great college career.
Yeah.
And he was terrible. So it's
not very
quarterback
good.
Is seriously.
It's tough. It's tough to predict it, but it's just like, I don't know. Some of these guys.
Shout out Jake in the building.
Uber fan, Jake Myers.
Best draft coverage. So
appreciate the shout out.
I also want to give a shout out to T Brown. I told him to put us on the how like every draft room, every war room has the coverage. I told him to put us on up there. He said he can't take his phone in the war room because he'll get kicked out. But I told him, I was like, dude, you gotta slip me some insider information.
Bro, let us know at least what you're thinking, bud.
Right.
Give us something.
Let's see here. So this will go. How long do you guys think it'll take the Jags turn on and pick base? Bro, probably the whole clock.
15 minutes or 10 or whatever. I think it's 10 now, but the whole time because they're gonna want to.
Long.
It is, but I think they're gonna sweat it out to try and see if they get an offer for that pick.
Right. But who's
like I said,
for the number one pick?
Someone that wants Hutchinson. Yeah. Someone that really wants Hutchinson.
But you can get him at 2.
Yeah, I mean, that's the issue now is Detroit's licking their lips because he's about to fall to them. And that's a position Detroit does need to address. Their best pass rusher last year was Charles Harris, former Dolphins legend.
Think about being a Detroit Lions fan. Where you watch Matt Stafford.
I don't want to think about that. Why would I think about being that?
You watch him leave and immediately wins the Super Bowl.
Now I'm depressed. Thanks.
Like,
why would I want to think about being a Lions
fan? I'm
already a Dolphins fan. What are you talking about?
What would it take for the Lions to be good at football?
I can't answer that question because some questions don't have answers. That is one. You got to think back. I mean, in my opinion, they had the greatest running back that I've ever seen in Barry Sanders for 10 years. I mean, he was 10 years. He was a guaranteed 1,500 rushing yards, and they were awful the entire time. They were terrible. Then you get Matt Stafford and Calvin Johnson, and you can't win a playoff game. I don't know. You know what I do know is you're not going to go very far with that roster being led by Jared Goff.
Yeah, I think they're definitely going to have to eventually address the quarterback position. Think back. When's the last time they had a dominant defense?
I think their misses have been more so with their coaching staff. Because, they drafted, they got Patricia from New England, and that was awful. That just didn't go well.
Yeah.
And that was what he wanted to build. There was a defense, and it never worked out.
I don't know.
But I mean, that team, they had Matt Stafford, they had Calvin Johnson, they had Ndamukong Suh at the beginning of his career. That team was loaded with talent. At some point, you just got to start believing in curses, bro.
Yeah, I mean, seriously. I was thinking about it. The reason why I say to ask this question is because I was thinking about it, man. I was like, football is one sport where you can kind of rise and fall
really quickly.
But dude, they've never been a rise there.
No.
And I was just I was like, man, could you imagine being a Lions fan? Like, I'm a Panther fan. I'm in the dumps because we're in the dumps. But, like, we've had our ups and downs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, y'all have had good years. You literally lost one football game one year. So
until the Super Bowl, yeah.
So that's a pretty high going 15-1. I don't know, man. That's got to be tough. All you Lions fans out there, I mean, I'm pulling for you.
Yeah, I guess it's the same thing for the Jags. The Jags, they've always been kind of such a fringe team.
The weird thing about the Jags is they came out I remember when they first became a franchise, they were gangbusters right off the rip. I think they made the AFC Championship game in like their second year, or third year as a franchise.
And they also had Mark Brunell and Frank Taylor. And
Fred Taylor, Tony Baselli, Jimmy Smith, Keenan McCardell. That team was sick.
The defense was good.
Tony Brackens, Donovan Darius. I knew a lot about the Jaguars back in the day.
I like the Jags when they had those big defensive tackles.
Henderson and Stroud.
Yep, Henderson and Stroud. Those guys were nasty.
Yep. I mean, the Jaguars have had some players. And I mean, they played in the AFC Championship game not that long ago.
With Blake Bortles.
Led them to an AFC Championship game. So, I mean, that's an up. Shit, Miami hasn't won a playoff game since the 90s almost. So, that's pretty down bad, but it's better than the Lions.
Yeah. I'm just kind of looking at the top, these teams here, and you take a look at the Texans. The Texans won their division for like 3 straight years or something. They made the playoff. They lost every year in the first round or so, but they had a run where they were going to the playoffs.
They were loaded in talent.
I mean,
those teams were sick. Those teams were just loaded. I mean, you're talking Watson, Hopkins. The defense had J.J. Watt, Jadeveon Clowney, Whitney Merciless. They Tyrann Mathieu in the secondary. I mean, that team was loaded, but they just didn't perform in the playoffs. But now they are after where Bill O'Brien left them. They had a lot of rebuilding to do. I still think they have a lot of rebuilding to do. But I will say, if I were the Texans, I would be super ecstatic about what you got out of Davis Mills last year, and I would be all in for this year on Davis Mills and see what he has, see if he is a guy you can move forward with. I mean, because if you look at it statistically, he was arguably the best rookie quarterback last year.
Sorry, Dansby just hit a bomb. Braves winning 2-1. Let's go.
And
once
to
again,
all of the listeners out there, this is going to be a half draft, half Braves game podcast.
Half draft, half Braves. We're also going to talk some basketball that's going on right now. But, for the Houston, I think you definitely want to run with Mills for a little bit. You got to build your team up around. You got to start getting players back in that organization.
You just got to get bodies
and
talented bodies.
Go. Looks like we're starting off with some Raiders players on the.
They're in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
They're in Vegas, baby.
Shout out. Jake was there not too long ago. Jake was there a couple weeks ago, I think.
Jake taking a big old
Jake,
trip.
what were you doing in Vegas?
How much money did you lose?
What are you doing out in my side of the world in the desert? Welcome, he says. Maurice Jones-Drew sighting, Jersey. Dude, he was a stud back in the day. Got some Jags fans in the building, dude.
Which network are you watching it on?
I'm watching ESPN.
ESPN.
Yeah.
Did you see all this ridiculous shit that was coming out the last couple of days about the Packers trying to trade for Darren Waller? I say that because he's on the stage right now.
Yeah. I saw that. Let's get it.
We got a little Derek Carr, Darren Waller, Marcus Allen.
Why would Oakland trade Darren Waller?
Dude, Oakland, Las Vegas.
I meant whatever.
No, I feel you. Because they're dumb.
Bro, what's up with Derek Carr's hair? Swag.
Dude, he's swagged out, ain't he?
Swag.
He looks like he's looking more and more like his brother, bro.
He's looking more and more like he just signed a big old
contract. So we got an answer here.
Long time,
Ellen.
First time. Okay. What y'all take a chance if anyone throws sports ball? What you think about that, Remy?
Well, this is presented by Bud Light apparently here tonight. So chances are high.
Oh, yeah, Ice Cube coming up.
Chances are high.
I'm sure it's a giant party in Vegas.
Oh yeah, Vegas about to be stupid. Well, Ice Cube action, baby.
Ice Cube action. They're really milking this. His mic is terrible.
Oh yeah, no, I'm about to go deaf in here.
Oh my god!
Why is he yelling at me?
Why? I got muted. I can't. His mic's so jacked up. So, put him on the clock, bro.
Put him on the clock. We're 10 minutes in. Put him on the clock.
Now we got to talk to Derek Carr's got to talk.
They don't love you.
Weekend's going to be awesome. They don't love you. They want to trade you.
They wanted to get rid of you for years.
Oh, nice. Anniversary trip to stop by Zion. There you go. That's what's up. Zion National Park's supposed to be sick.
No, sick.
How much time they got left? Bro, who knows, man? This shit's taking forever. Put them on the clock. What are we doing here? Let's go.
Bro, look how many people are there, bro.
10 minutes, Remy. How long do you think it takes for them to put it in?
9 minutes, 59 seconds.
I say it. They turn it. You know they're gonna sit here and milk this fucking
I know.
clock.
I mean, they're sitting in that room. They know who they want, but they're sitting in that room, seeing if somebody throws out a ridiculous offer for that first pick. I don't think anyone will. I think we're gonna in 9 minutes find out that Trayvon Walker will be the number 1 pick.
Do you think what do you think is better? First round NFL or the first 2 rounds of the NBA? Well, it's only 2 rounds.
Oh, NFL.
What do you think draft's bigger? NFL draft's bigger?
NFL. Because the NBA draft doesn't mean shit after the first 3 picks most years.
It will take 12 minutes. Shout out, Alan. What's going on, brother?
Can confirm, Alan.
Well, I think for like basketball, after the first 5 picks, like you said, it's just ass.
Yeah, it just doesn't. I mean, it's after you get past the first couple of dudes in the NBA draft, we're drafting foreign people we've never heard of before and hoping they're good. Some of them will never even play in the NBA. So,
the Eagles straight racking up on picks, dude.
Mm-hmm. Look at the Jets and Giants, dude. 4-10, 5-7.
Sheesh. Knowing those organizations, they'll probably fuck it up.
I mean, the Jets 100%. I mean, 100% the Jets will. The Giants 90%. Jets
Matt
for
said
sure.
No one's trading for the 3rd pick.
I mean, I don't think anyone. No, that's what I was saying earlier. Is I think this is the draft where if you really wanted to move up, you could without having to pay.
Watch NFL games.
I mean, some of them, yes. So any of these people that be picking in the first 10 picks, the draft is the highlight of their year. So old Kuiper can't be there because he's not vaccinated.
Is that? Are you serious?
Yeah, that Kuiper has to do it from home because he's not vaccinated. So the one thing that Mel Kiper does is the NFL draft, and he can't be there because he's not vaccinated. So he's having to do this from home.
What an idiot. They're showing Hutchinson's highlights. He was a menace last year.
He was unbelievable.
Yeah.
He's unbelievable. And he's about to not be the first pick. So a guy who had 9.5 career sacks. I just don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't know. So I think sometimes
my comparison to Hutchinson is TJ Watt. He looks and plays a lot like TJ Watt. And
he's just a bigger version.
TJ Watt just won Defensive Player of the Year.
I don't know. One of the Ohio State boys. Who do you think is be the first wide receiver off the board?
This is such a stacked wide receiver class. I think honestly, Drake London will be the first wide receiver taken, and it will be by the New York Jets.
They need playmakers there.
Or it's tough because the Falcons sitting there at 8. They might take one.
Yeah.
Because
what's going to end up happening with old buddy?
Who?
With the wide receiver, what's his name?
Calvin Ridley?
Alabama, Calvin Ridley.
He's out, suspended.
No, I'm saying is, what do you think they're going to do with him?
Wait until next year. And
Alan said he heard Hutch is falling tonight.
Alan's got a lot of sauces out tonight. A lot of feelers out there. Alan was giving me some rundowns. Oh shit! I'm not supposed to. I'm not supposed to let him.
Sorry about the Blair, everyone. Got some other news. Your boy next Wednesday will be moving in to a new house. Moving to Tempe, Arizona. So about 25 minutes away.
No one knows where that is.
And I'm gonna have my own game room / recording studio again.
Is that in one of those parts of Arizona where they don't believe in daylight savings time as well?
That's the majority of Arizona.
Oh damn!
Remy, don't talk shit about my home state.
I'm not talking shit. How's it feel being 5 o'clock right now?
Yeah, 5:15 feels great. What you know about that, Remy? My evening's just beginning.
I'm just praying I make it through this.
You better wake up.
What?
If they take 10 minutes per pop here, the pick's in.
Oh,
with
shit.
3 minutes, with around 3 minutes to go, 3+.
How is Louis Riddick not in a front office?
Let me see if I can. No, that ain't any better. I don't know. Sorry, everyone. You just got to deal with it.
Damn, get a curtain.
Get a curtain.
Doug Peterson in Jacksonville. Can't be worse than Urban Meyer. So there's that. There's the Khan guy, the guy that owns AEW, his son.
Whoa. Dude, I've been dealing with a cold for a minute. Might be COVID, dude. I had the strain X or whatever.
Bro, COVID's over. Get out of here.
I don't know.
Get out of here. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here.
Look how like COVID right there.
Caroline. Oh, probably shouldn't sing that. Don't want to get us banned.
So good. So good. Say the pick, clowns.
That's a swag Jaguar shirt, though.
It is.
How'd they get so many Jags fans to show up in Las Vegas? Did they pay these guys?
You watching your Sixers tonight?
Alan never watches, literally never watches the Sixers.
He might not be a fan.
No, he does not watch them. He thinks he's bad luck, even though he hasn't watched the last couple games and they've been losing. So
they're about to get reverse swept. What's the score of tonight's game? I haven't looked.
I'm gonna be checking out shit on my phone.
Yeah,
trying to keep track.
I can't. I'm bad luck.
Oh, wrong app. Let's go. Make the pick.
I'm gonna. Yep. There you go, Remy.
I told you. I don't love it.
There you go. I'm gonna edit each one. So right now we have Jags #1 pick, Trayvon Walker.
Don't love it, dude.
Let's break down that here. I did watch the fourth game. Oh no. So we got Trayvon Walker. What's your breakdown of this pick here?
It's a reach. There are two better pass rushers in this draft. I think there are legitimate questions about Thibodeau and his work ethic, but I think he's just naturally a better pass rusher than Trayvon Walker. I think Hutchinson was the best player in the draft. It's just, to me, it's a Jaguars move. I don't love the pick. I think there were better players out there. I mean, he's going to be a player for them day one, but I don't love it, man. I'll be honest.
Yeah, weird thing about Trayvon Walker is I've been following him a little more than other people because, I follow Carolina recruiting, and we were close to getting this dude. I followed his recruitment in particular pretty close. It was down to us in Georgia to get this guy, and he ended up choosing Georgia. But I kind of watched him. He's kind of a late bloomer where he's really started dominating later on in his college career. He's a little undersized for me because he played a lot of D tackle. People don't remember he came out of high school as a D tackle as well. So
I'm not knocking the talent. I mean, clearly he was a first round talent.
Right hey,
yeah, Jake, big AEW guy.
AEW guy.
Clearly, I think Trayvon Walker first round talent. It's just one of those things where, I think there was better talent on the board. If you're
Jacksonville, right, and you don't want to blow the pick, I think that's where their organization needs to stop shooting for the stars and let's start landing some football players for the team. And I definitely think Hutchinson's a better football player. He's just done more in his college career. You know what I mean?
He did more in 1 year than Trayvon did his entire career. I don't love it, but I mean, it's a good football player. He's not the best player in the draft.
Yeah, I don't think he is. I think he's about the fifth or sixth best player in the draft. You know, that's where you can start taking this kind of guy. You cannot take this guy at number 1. You think, oh,
no, that it will not happen. Allen is now trying his hat on in sports media. That will not happen. Why would Detroit go away from the Michigan kid that's the best player in the draft?
Allen's a Lions fan.
Yeah, and he knows this pick's Aiden Hutchinson. He knows. He's just lying.
This pick's already in. This pick was in.
Well, yeah. As soon as Trey came out of that dude's mouth, the Lions threw that pick out there. Aiden Hutchinson, willing to bet this will be Aiden Hutchinson. To answer your question, Jacob, we're not going to throw the actual thing on the screen because we don't want to get banned.
Right. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, you feel pretty good.
Fell into their laps.
You feel pretty good when the hometown kid, who's the best player in the draft, falls to you at the second pick. This kid was a monster, dude. I watched enough of him last year. He's just got a lot. He's got a big drive. He's got a lot of talent. I think he's the better of the two. Like I said, I think Thibodeau is a better. If you're looking for pass rush, I take Thibodeau over Walker as well. So we'll see. But I love this pick for Detroit. Like you said, sometimes you just got to get the best players on the field. They haven't been good for a long time.
Dudes,
so
you got to start getting dudes out there.
Dude.
Allen was reverse jinxing it, dude. That's what he was doing.
It is a great pick. Hometown kid. Great pick.
I mean, you don't really have to break this one down. His production speaks volumes.
I mean, he was second in the Heisman voting, so.
This is the kind of pick that Detroit automatically gets like an A grade.
Yeah.
When they release the grades.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we know Aiden Hutchinson's going to be a fucking one of the
really
best.
Good football player.
Right.
High ceiling, low floor type of guy.
Yeah.
Well, he's no
high
Deion
ceiling,
Jordan.
high floor. He has a high floor.
Yeah, that's what I meant. High ceiling, high floor. He's not going to be. It's very unlikely, unless injuries derail his career, that he is a bad football player.
But look at the jersey he's holding.
That's the issue. I mean, it's only 4 to 5 years. You can get out of there,
dude.
You can get out of there
Lions
pretty
fans?
early. Like that exists.
Right. He ain't re-signing with them. They'll tag him. All right. Who we got at 3 here?
I think, like I said, I don't think the Texans go offensive tackle. I mean, they already have their left tackle in Laramie Tunsil. So
ESPN
if they pick
says best fit is Thibodeau.
Thibodeau wouldn't shock me here. I think it's a little early for Thibodeau. It wouldn't surprise me, though. I think this is a defensive player no matter what. Like I said, these mocks that have them taking a tackle, they already have Laramie Tunsil. They're not going to take a right tackle with the 3rd overall pick.
Right. They're showing his highlights, bro. He has pass rush moves.
Yes.
He has multiple moves.
Yes.
Swim moves, chops.
He's actually ready for this.
Right.
Most of these dudes are just raw and win solely off of athleticism. This dude actually knows how to play the position from day one. So Hutchinson's a stud.
Yep. So they're built for the long run. Uh-oh. The Lions turning the corner. Matt's got Gardner going at 3 here.
This is what I have Sauce Gardner going 3. That's my official vote.
Last 5 defensive players selected number 2 overall. Sue, Von Miller, Nick Bosa, Chase Young.
Pretty solid.
Hutchinson. Combined 16 Pro Bowls. That's pretty good.
Pretty solid. Oh, by the way, it was the Sixers game is a 3-point game right now.
Who's winning?
Early in the third, the Sixers are up 3. Sixers up 3, minute and a half into the third quarter.
Uh-oh, Alan. Game 7 going home with all the pressure? Bro, how are they even in? How is that even a series? How is the Sixers just not shitting all over the Raptors? Embiid had to tear his thumb.
Well, I mean, Doc Rivers is the coach. It's kind of his MO at this point.
It is as Emma. Like who's a Texans fan?
Colby.
Is Colby? Colby's not even a Texas fan.
Is he? Who knows?
Is he? Shout out Colby, by the way. We went and saw him the other week. He's still an idiot. Went and saw him and his girl. His girlfriend's so nice. I don't know how she puts up with him. No, I'm just kidding. It was fun. They have the spot though, dude. Their house is a vibe for sure.
I'm
What you got
posting
going on here?
posting this all over the socials here again.
Picks in. Wow, we're actually blazing. Ain't nobody trading for no picks. They're like, just send it in.
No trade. Send it in. Send it in. Sauce Gardner. Calling it. Calling my shot. Who else? What else?
I think they take a tackle here.
There's just no way. There's just no way. Right tackle, third pick with Lovie Smith. Up. It just popped up on the screen before it popped up on the TV.
Did it? Wow.
Derek Stingley.
Dude, I told you that they like this guy over.
I figured it was a corner, and I knew it was going to be one of the two. I thought it would be Sauce, but they went Stingley. Not surprised. Stingley, if people who maybe don't watch it that much, Stingley's freshman year, he was the best corner in college football. And he's had injuries the last couple of years, so people thought it was going to affect his stock a little bit. Dude's a stud. As long as he stays healthy, my man's a stud.
He was insane, but like you said, though, injuries is an issue.
I mean,
I think as a corner, as a ball playing corner, I think as in coverage he's better. But Sauce is a beast in the run game.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean Sauce is
more durable and he's really good tackler.
I think the one thing the only knock on Sauce is playing in Cincinnati. Not having to go against top tier talent week in and week out like Stingley did.
I don't say shocked with that pick.
I'm not shocked with the pick. I think it's like I said, it's a coin toss to which one you liked better. I would have taken Sauce Gardner with this pick. But I think Stingley, if healthy, Stingley easily could be the better corner.
Right.
Jets have to go tackle. Jets, I mean, they took a left tackle 2 years ago in the first round. They took a guard last year in the first round.
The Jets need a corner, bro.
The Jets. Like it says, this is
I think they're taking a tackle here, but they definitely need a corner.
I mean, if they go tackle, I would go tackle as well, because if they truly believe in Zach Wilson, then
you got to give him.
You do whatever you can to protect him. What was it, the tackle they took out of Louisville 2 years ago? Becton, I think is his last name. Rookie year looked like he was going to be a stud. Got hurt last year, missed most of the season. So Kelvin Beachum was his name. See if they believe he's a left tackle of the future.
Okay.
Or if they go corner. Because, I mean, the Jets are bad. The Jets are bad. I mean, they need a lot of people. So they desperately need a corner. They desperately need all the offensive line you can get. They desperately need a wide receiver. I don't think they go wide receiver with this pick. I do think they go wide receiver with their next pick, which is pick number 10. So I guess my prediction here is Sauce Gardner. Yeah, I mean, that's only because they ran out of room right here. If this had more space, it would just keep going.
Here's the thing. Which one do you think's a better player? Would be the tackle from North Carolina State or Sauce Gardner? Who do you think's going to make more of an impact in the NFL?
Oof.
Alan says you need to protect your investment.
And I mean, they've tried. They've put stuff into their offensive line. Like I said, they took a tackle 2 years ago in the first round, a guard last year in the first round. So that's what leads me to believe this will be Gardner. Trust me, as the person who had the worst offensive line I've ever seen last year, you want to dump money into your offensive line, but 3 straight years ago in first round offensive lineman.
If in the ideal world, I won't kneel. I won't kneel so bad.
The Panthers.
Yes, the Alabama tackle. That's who I want. And
if I were guessing right here, I'd go Gardner.
If Gardner goes here, I'm going to be ecstatic because that means we have a chance to get one of the two. I think the North Carolina State tackle and Neal. I think they're 1A, 1B.
Mm-hmm.
And I
saw some stuff saying the Cross kid was going to jump up ahead of some of them.
Yeah,
the Mississippi State guy.
Cross. A lot of Panthers Twitter likes Cross.
Well, if y'all are gonna go tackle, you're now locked into one of those 3 guys. So
right.
But if Sauce goes here, your night gets a lot better until they call out a quarterback with that pick for the Panthers.
Until we call out 2-glove Kenny. I swear, if we draft Kenny Pickett, I might end the stream. We might just end it right there.
No, please no. I'm mentally prepared for 4 hours of this.
No. I can't, dude. We'll see. All right.
You seem antsy, bud. You seem antsy. You see like it's getting all close.
Send the pick in. I guarantee you they'll cut the commercial during Carolina's pick because they always do that. Because we're the team where we're a small market team.
Pick is in. It's going to pop up on the screen before it pops up on the TV.
Yeah, I know.
Last 5 seasons, worst records in the NFL, the Jets and the Giants. Playing the same stadium, baby.
22-59. Both of these teams need ball players.
They need a lot. I still don't know.
Would you rather be a Jets fan or a Giants fan?
That's not a fair question to ask me.
I'm talking about.
Do you see me right now?
Remy, take your fandom out. Roster-wise, who would you rather be?
I'll just take my fandom out of it.
Yeah.
The Giants. I think the Giants are closer than the Jets. I think the Giants are always closer than the Jets. The Jets suck.
Yeah, they forever suck. Damn, there's a Dolphins dude with his full head painted orange in his beard. He's just there for a good time.
My guy. Dude is committed. Yeah, I mean, if you put in money to this, if you put in money to make this trip out to Las Vegas, if you're a Dolphins fan for the first round, I mean, we ain't picking. We picking at the end of the night tomorrow night.
Yeah, I mean, he's just there for a good time.
This takes too long. Pick's been in for 3 minutes.
Pick's in, dude.
Sauce Gardner.
Should I just block this out?
I don't hate it. I think it's good for the people to see it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if we're the ones ahead. If that's ahead
Sauce Gardner, Remy, will jump in. What are we saying about this pick?
It's a good pick. It's a bad team, so career will probably be nothing. But did he just call him a defensive end?
There's no way he called him a defensive end.
I think he called him a defensive end. I don't think Roger Goodell knows what he's talking about. I think Sauce Gardner's a great player, a very top-tier prospect, but he's a Jet, so he'll be trash.
See, I'm keeping up with the ticker there. See that?
I see that, dude. That's sick.
Alan, what do you think about that pick, dude?
R.I.P. Sauce. Yep, exactly.
Panthers, baby. We're going to get a fucking tackle.
You're in there.
I swear to God, Remy.
You're in there, dude.
I swear to God, Remy. If we fuck this up, if we don't draft one of these fucking tackles.
So the Giants here go tackle. I think they go the kid out of North Carolina State. I
Sauce
think,
Gardner, by the way, reminds me a lot of J.C. Horn. Maybe a
yeah.
little less athletic than J.C., but he's a beast in the run game. Really good press cover corner.
Never
Good
allowed a
tackle.
touchdown.
Yeah.
In 3 years, didn't allow a touchdown.
If you watch him, he's like not that athletic, not as like super quick twitch athletic, but he's just a baller on the edge.
I mean, he's a 6'3" physical corner. So,
Right.
I mean, I think like I said, I think he's an elite prospect, but he's a Jet, so he's trash.
Which tackle?
Get ready. Get ready. I think it's the kid out of North Carolina State.
Think so?
The big thing for the Giants today, they did not pick up Daniel Jones's fifth-year option.
I saw that.
I mean, it just makes sense.
Yeah. What if they went quarterback?
Sense. They won't. They're going to give Daniel Jones one more year. And
had him get the fuck out of here with that.
They, I think they give Daniel Jones this year. I love how their owner came out and said, "Listen, we've done everything we can to mess this kid up, and they've not let him give him a chance to succeed. 3 coaches in 3 years, 3 offensive coordinators in 3 years.
He's also just not that good.
I don't think he's that good either. But
like,
I mean,
why? Like, he's a second or third round quarterback.
The fact that they had the highest paid wide receiver room in the NFL last year and the fewest touchdowns by wide receivers is incredible. But also, it's a lot of money spent on players that aren't that good.
You want to know how you want to know how people become Jets fans? Seriously, This is how a lot of them tell me. They can't afford to go to the Giants games, so they end up becoming Jets fans.
Like I would become a basketball fan.
When they're kids, they end up going because the Jets games are like half the price of a Giants.
I would just become a basketball fan. I would have to just change my sport. You can pick any team. You don't have to just be one of those teams' fans because you live there. I didn't live in Miami. I think the
Giants are about to get. They make a good point. Giants with 5th and 7th.
Yeah,
they know what we're going with. They can set their board up to take the 2 guys that they really want.
Yeah, that they want.
Dude, imagine they take the best tackle available, then they get Thibodeau.
So, Sauce Gardner. Showing a real lack of intelligence here. I think it's going to really hurt him. Doesn't know which way to go.
Man, he went the wrong way.
It's going to be real tough for him covering Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle twice a year. Best of luck to him.
With Tua slinging the rock?
Yeah.
Touchdown Tua, baby.
I ain't stressing that at all.
The Waddle. Awareness. 0 awareness. It's confirmed.
That Madden awareness rating just took a hit. The Giants are in a good spot right here. I think they go the tackle. Now, another thing about them, though, is they also just drafted a left tackle like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
The Thomas kid out of Georgia who kind of came into his own last year. So that's one of those things, man, like you need a left tackle, but these teams, you can't just keep drafting them over and over again. You got to give them a chance to play. So now you're talking about if they take this kid out of North Carolina State, which one of them now gets moved to right tackle?
I don't know. This North Carolina State dude's a mauler. He's a big boy.
The kid out of Georgia was a mauler.
Yeah.
So, I mean, one of them's got to be a right tackle now. Yeah, I actually like that. I think Giants go to tackle from North Carolina State.
I want them to draft the North Carolina State.
You go Evan Neal.
I want Evan
Neal. And then
the
Giants go Thibodeau.
I want Evan Neal.
I think we go. I don't know how to pronounce this guy's last name. Aquanu,
yeah.
Aquanu, Neal, Thibodeau. Back-to-back picks here. I'm putting my card in. Picks in for me.
Who is this kid?
Oh, I hate him.
And Make-A-Wish Kid.
I love him. He's the best. I didn't mean it. Why is he so hype?
Yeah. Remy's
You're a
out here
Giants
hating
fan.
Make-A-Wish Kids. You hear that, guys?
My wish is that he would hurry up and just say the pick.
Dude, he is hype.
Bro. What just
Give him the mic.
Give him the
Just
mic.
give him the mic.
I want to know who the pick is.
Let's go, Sam. Shout out Sam, everybody. No way. Remy, look.
Oh, shit. They did it with this pick. Kayvon
Why
Thibodeau.
would they do it with this pick? That means they don't. They were okay with either one of them. But why would you go with this? Why would you not get your guy here?
Yeah.
You know the Panthers are not.
You know the Panthers weren't going to go Thibodeau. The Panthers weren't going to go Thibodeau. So
that's so weird.
This is one of those moves that's just unless they just don't want to tackle. To me, this just says the Giants aren't going to go tackle.
I mean, because I don't think they're going to tackle here. There's no way you. There's no way you do that after, because you would have to get your guy. Let's don't get twisted though. This dude right here is a stud.
I saw this before, but look at his pocket and his jacket. He's got a Snickers. It's a Snickers pocket square.
I think last year he clearly got hurt and he had the draft on his mind. He is a stud.
He is a star. He is a star athlete. He was the number one recruit in the country coming out of high school.
He is so.
My issues with him are going to be his drive, because last year he hurt his ankle early. I'm canceled. I didn't know the kid was a heart transplant kid, bro. I'm rooting for him now.
How does the Panthers get the number one tackle?
Number one offensive lineman. My issues with Thibodeau came more off the field. Like he hurt the ankle. He came back but didn't really play very hard. Then, like, a lot of people don't know this, he started his own like NFT.
Yeah.
He created his own like cryptocurrency or something like that. I mean, he seems all about himself. And
he's definitely about himself.
I think he is
a beast.
Yeah. If he's motivated, I think he's like I said, the second best pass rusher in the draft. So
Adam, can the Panthers screw this up? They for sure can screw this up.
They for sure can. Listen, at the start, if you took Sam Howell, I would ask you to turn this off. Listen, at the beginning of the draft process, Thibodeau was the number one pick. Like, he fell since the draft process started. So it's a great player. It's weird. Like I said, I think now the Giants go wide receiver with the 7th pick.
Okay, yeah, I think they're wide receiver too.
Matt doesn't even know Caleb. He's telling him to get out.
Damn.
Oh, no, he's talking about Allen.
I was like, Caleb's out here catching strays.
Sam Howell. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's a really good pick.
We'll come back with the Panthers pick. I guarantee you they're about to go to the fucking commercial.
Now, which tackle do you take? Which one? Do you want the NC State kid, or do you want Evan Neal?
I want Evan Neal.
Or Charles Cross. Evan Neal.
Neal.
Alabama tackles normally don't live up to the hype.
He is more of a left tackle than North Carolina State, dude.
Fuck Caleb.
Yeah, fuck Caleb. Damn.
Rough, dude.
Rough. Bad.
Don't apologize to Caleb, Matt. I know you don't know Caleb, but it's not really something you should apologize
What I tell you, Remy? What I tell you? Commercial
break, dude. In all fairness, your pick ain't in yet.
They're lying. I picks in.
Garbage organization.
I picks in. No,
garbage organization.
ESPN's bullshitting. ESPN's
going
bullshitting.
Kicker here. If it's Sam Howell.
Remy, we have it set up to where we can get whatever tackle we want.
This is dream scenario for you. And y'all are about to ruin it.
Ruined.
You are about to ruin it. You're about to take a quarterback.
We don't need to trade down. We don't do nothing.
You need
Draft
to
a tackle.
The tackle.
Send it in. Draft a tackle. We don't have a second round pick because we traded for Darnold.
This thing doesn't make any sense on the screen. So it says needs for the Panthers: a quarterback, offensive tackle, offensive guard, wide receiver, and linebacker. Best available, tackle. Best fit, wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
That doesn't make a lot of sense. Best fit, wide receiver. I wouldn't say the Panthers' biggest weakness is wide receiver.
It's probably the guy trying to throw to the wide receiver.
That's it there.
I told you. Picks in. Commercials. Every year, the Panthers have commercials. No matter. Remy, we could have the number 1 overall pick, and it would be commercials.
I just get this weird feeling this is going to be Cross.
Dude, a lot of buzz coming out that we really like Cross.
I just get this feeling it's about to be Cross. You have any of them you want, and I have a feeling it's going to be Cross.
I want Neil. Bro, we got all the commercials. We get all the commercials. Wes said Matt Rule a dummy, so we about to mess this up. Yeah. Matt Rule's a clown, dude. He's such a coward. Matt Rule's
Wes's
a coward.
Picture every time it gets me.
Every time, huh?
Wes, when someone pushes us in Fortnite.
Huh? Got me. Got him.
As long as he doesn't have the SMG out, we're good.
Yep. Bro, how long is this commercial? This ESPN commercial was like 20 minutes long. Fortnite is about to go down.
ESPN playing bangers, though.
I could be a bad fantasy. Good. That means Giants back on the clock. Can we announce our pick? Can we get our pick in? Bro, pick's been in forever, Remy.
Y'all ain't picking. Y'all are going to skip. Remember
that?
Remember when that happened?
It was the Ravens. Right? Yeah. It was the Ravens, right?
Vikings, I want to say.
Sauces confirmed. Oh, was it the Vikings? I thought it was the...
I think it was the Vikings.
It was the Vikings, yeah. Now that you say that, you're right. Whoa, can we put our pick in? Here you go, Remy. Julia said, "Did the Ravens get Lamar Jackson wide receiver in the first round?" Look who he drafted.
They should. Oh shit!
Let's go! I'll take him.
Let's go.
I want to kneel, but I'll take this. I'll take him. He's a fucking beast.
Yeah, that's good for you, man. I know he was the number 1 on a lot of big boards ahead of Neil, so
he's a big boy. He's a stud.
He is a stud. Good pick, dude. Didn't reach for the quarterback. You get to wait till next year when Sam Darnold gets you the number 1 pick, so you can choose who you want.
Let's go. I'm happy.
What a pick, dude. Good job,
I'm
man.
happy.
Way to not ruin it.
Way to not ruin it.
You know, my prediction of 2 quarterbacks in the top 10 is really looking like it's maybe not going to happen.
This dude is a stud, bro. Look how big he is.
He is
Dude, ain't nothing like an offensive lineman. I'm sorry, bro. I freaking love an offensive lineman. He's
athletic as shit, too.
Matt Rule's still a dummy. Oh, this wasn't a Matt Rule pick. Look at him.
Oh, my God. I don't think they go tackle. I mean, if they wanted to go tackle, the Giants would have went tackle with the first pick, and then Thibodeau with this pick.
Caleb, we did it, buddy. We did it, buddy. We held strong, and we got a tackle. Oh my God, he is a mauler.
He is special. I would think I don't know. I don't think they go tackle. I just don't think the Giants go tackle. It doesn't make sense. They would have went tackle with the first pick, Thibodeau with this pick, if they were going to go tackle. I think maybe they go wide receiver
the best
here.
Pick, but it was a good pick. He fell to us. Definitely not the best pick. Great. I think it was a good pick. You can't fuck it up with taking a good old offensive tackle.
Yeah, I mean the best tackle in the draft. Going back to Julia's question, the Ravens getting a wide receiver, they need to. This is the draft class to do it. Need to take a wide receiver.
When does he get that extension?
I think this is it. I think this is
after this year. He's got a.
Yeah, I think after this year. Yeah, I'll look it up. I don't know.
Maybe they don't choose. I don't know. That's weird. That's weird that like you would make sure you get your guy because you know we're drafting a tackle.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they go wide receiver. I think the Giants go. I think they go Wilson out of Ohio State.
Well, Sam Darnold's about to blow it up this year, so I'm not even stressing.
Oh, true. Oh, Sam Darnold's about to blow it up. Who are you, Tony Romo? Get out of here.
If Tony Romo loves Sam Darnold, then I have to love him because Tony Romo's his man.
This is Lamar Jackson's 5th-year option. He's on the 5th year of his rookie deal, so it's. I'm kind of surprised we haven't heard more about those negotiations, but I know Marquise Brown had a little bit of a breakout season last year. I just still don't look at him as a true number 1 wide receiver, and this draft class is loaded.
Alan says Neal's the better right tackle, and they knew they could take him at 7. It's just weird they would do it that way, though.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Because what if the Panthers just go, we like Neal more than Icky?
Yeah. What if the Panthers would have went Neal there, and then they would have just been scrambling?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, that's what Matt says, that maybe they were just too indecisive in choosing to tackle. I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of on Remy's point of view here, where I think this could be a wide receiver. I think if I'm them, I'm drafting Evan Neal, but this could also be a wide receiver.
Yeah, I mean, Alan, I know they wanted Thibodeau. They could have got Thibodeau at 7. They could have got him right here. Because the Panthers weren't going to take Thibodeau. The Panthers don't need Thibodeau. I think Garrett Wilson ends up being the pick here. I wouldn't be shocked if Kyle Hamilton's the pick, but safety this early, and I don't know. I think
Kyle Hamilton's a stud.
Yeah, but my pick would be Garrett
Wilson. It's tough
Wilson.
to take. My pick would be Evan Neal here. If it was me, I would rather have Evan Neal. But I think if they had that, I feel like they had that choice and they already passed on it. So I mean, there you go. There's the pick, Remy.
Evan Neal. They went with the tackle. Yeah, I'm just wrong.
Allen's might be onto something though.
Dude, Alan Sauce is putting me to shame. Allen's 1 for 6, I think, in guesses tonight. So, but he got me.
Also, Matt called it too. Told you.
I mean, he can play right tackles. I mean, I think that's what they're gonna go with.
He can play all over.
It's just one of those things where, like I said, it would have made more sense to take him with the 5th pick and Thibodeau with the 7th pick. But they get the 2 guys I guess they really wanted. So.
I guess they said we'll take either one of those guys, you know?
Yeah.
We'll just want to make sure that no one
trade up to get Thibodeau. Yeah. I mean, I guess so. Falcons got to go wide receiver here, right? Like, have to. Their number 1 wide receiver right now is that Zacchaeus kid. He has 45 career catches. Has to go wide receiver if you're the Falcons. Mm-hmm. There's the best wide receiver in the draft.
Yeah, he's going to play right tackle for the Giants.
Yeah. Thomas will stay at left tackle. Neal will play right tackle. I mean, nothing wrong with some bookend tackles for sure. Working on the trenches. I mean, you got to love the draft for the Giants in the first round.
Yeah, great draft.
You get 2 of the best overall players in the draft in Thibodeau and Neal. You didn't really reach, I don't think. I mean, like I said, Thibodeau was falling some, but at the end of the day, he was the number 1 pick a month ago. So
right. Thibodeau's only issue is his motor. That's his issue.
Yeah, that's his issue is the motor.
And
how much does he love football? How much does he love the game of football, or is he just in it for making the money?
Caleb, Panthers win the draft.
Caleb,
we're just happy. We're just happy that we didn't fuck it up.
You didn't lose the draft.
Right.
Panthers didn't win the draft, Caleb. You didn't lose the draft, which you easily could have done with that pick. So far, I think the Jaguars are losing the draft.
Number 1 pick, lose the draft?
I mean, honestly, they did last year too, and they took Trevor Lawrence. I mean, just bad quarterback. Maybe start taking good players with the number 1 pick, Jacksonville. I don't know.
Call me crazy. Come on, Braves. Give me an update on this basketball.
You know I got you, fam. Where we at? Closed all my apps.
Why'd you do that?
I've never done this before. It is, never mind. Welcome to the next round, 76ers.
Let's go. Fuck the Raptors.
Into the third quarter, it is a 21-point basketball game. That third quarter went well.
Don't get me wrong. I love Allen's misery, but I also pull for the 76ers. So I like Joel Embiid.
They got 99 points going into the 4th.
Good for the Sixers, man. Good for the Sixers.
Good all-around game.
Sixers Heat series.
Tobias Harris 12, Danny Green 12, Embiid 21, Maxey 25, James Harden 19. Solid all-around game so far for your Philadelphia 76ers.
Shout out Allen. 76ers, boy.
Otah 2.0. Hey, in all fairness, Otah looked like he was going to be good at one point.
He's safe.
Stop jinxing them, you bastards. Allen, if y'all blow a damn 21-point 4th quarter lead. Doc blows this lead easily. This has got to be a wide receiver.
They did it against the Hawks last year over and over again. By the way, Kyle Pitts. Anybody want him in Dynasty?
Me. Damn, dude. It's got to be tough, man, just knowing that you have to come do this podcast and look me in the eyes knowing I beat you in the Dynasty Championship.
Hey, man. I'm glad you got yours, man. You know?
It's the only time I've ever felt pure happiness in this world, so.
Hey, you deserve it. You turned your team around. Just can-do attitude and a good draft. Stacking up some good drafts.
Getting Joe Burrow.
He really turned it around for
Wide
you, huh?
receiver. Wide receiver. Got to be a wide receiver. Ooh, I told you
Tim.
first wide receiver taken. I told you it'd be Drake London.
Speed guy, huh?
Speed guy, 6'4", 220 pounds.
Yeah.
Big boy. Drake London.
Yeah, this dude's a hell of an
big
athlete.
possession wide receiver here. The only issue is he's a Southern Cal wide receiver. Not a great history there. But he immediately is wide receiver 1. Immediately. In Atlanta.
Oh, for sure.
Another waste of a USC pro. I mean, I have questions about him. I don't think he was the best wide receiver in this draft. I think he might have been the 4th or 5th best wide receiver in this draft. But at the end of the day, he's a big body. That's going to be, like I said, he steps into being a number 1 wide receiver day 1.
Hell of an athlete, dude. He's hell of an athlete. He is a beast.
It's just it's gonna depend if he can create separation. Yep. See, that's gonna be the issue. He's gonna have to create some separation.
Him to Vincent Jackson. That's not.
I mean, it's a fair comparison. You just got to live up to that comparison.
Right.
He's big, dude. This is a big boy at wide receiver.
That's a sick catch, but 0 separation. You're right.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, miss watching Phillip Rivers throw a ball.
I know. We'll see.
I mean, like I said, he's in a position to succeed because he gets to play right off the rip and play a lot of meaningful snaps, but it's just
more like Alshon.
I've become more and more off on these big, tall wide receivers because they do struggle a lot with separation. So we'll see. JJ, no one is JJ Arcega-Whiteside. I can't imagine. How many career catches, Alan, put in the chat, how many career catches does Arcega-Whiteside have? Your 2nd round pick from a couple of years ago.
JJ Arcega-Whiteside.
I don't think it's, like I said, I don't think it's a bad pick. There's just question marks. There's more question marks I have with this guy than some of the other wide receivers. To me, the best wide receiver is Jameson Williams. And I know he wasn't going to be the first one because of the knee injury.
Willis to Seattle?
I like the Ohio State wide receivers, both of them, honestly, more than this guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think Drake, this guy, you just look at his frame. You're drafting a frame.
Yeah.
You don't know.
The music's back, baby.
Where did Seattle go here? I don't know. Garrett Wilson's still out there.
Malik Willis. Their starting quarterback is Drew Lock. You just can't be happy with that.
No.
You just can't be.
I don't know. We'll see.
Trading would not hurt them, but they did just get a bunch of picks for trading Russell Wilson. So you have your pick of quarterbacks with this pick. I just can't imagine being satisfied going into week 1 with Drew Lock and Geno Smith as your 2 quarterback options.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe they do take Willis here. I don't know. They need players, though. This team is they're going to be years away from
they're going to be awful. I mean, they got rid of the one thing that kept them in a lot of games in Russell Wilson. So, this team is going to suck. I don't know if there's any Seattle fans watching, but this is not going to be a good football team.
Have you seen the new Uncharted yet?
Yeah, I saw it. Of course.
Is it good?
Short King Summer, Tom Holland, bro. Short King Spring. That's this year. Short King Spring.
Was it any good?
It's a
movie.
Okay. It's watchable. I I wouldn't say go, dude. What you need to go watch is that damn Nick Cage movie that I just went and saw.
Is it
Shit is
hilarious?
hilarious. It's so damn funny. That Nick Cage movie. Oh my god. I mean, it's fucking hilarious, bro.
Nick Cage leaning into comedy. Everybody laughing at him. Might as well.
Well, no, I don't think he's even leaning. He's just playing Nicolas Cage. He's just being himself, and it's hilarious. Or at least what everyone thinks he is. First trade down of the night. Pete Carroll will accumulate more picks. This is probably the biggest question pick of the entire draft. I just, like I said, they do need a lot of people. I just, bro, we've seen, listen, I love Drew Lock's swag. Like, he looks like the most confident dude in the NFL. The issue is he throws the ball to the wrong team a lot. He's just not good.
Who?
Drew Lock.
Oh. Are we really about to have a Drew Lock segment of this podcast?
We're talking about the Seattle's pick. Right now, their quarterback is Drew Lock. You have to go quarterback here. You can't. You convince me somehow that you're satisfied going in with your quarterback room being Drew Lock and Geno Smith.
I don't think that they take a quarterback here because they're years away from being any good. You take the best available player. Start building a team.
Now, how are you going to put people in the crowd?
You don't, bro. It's NFL. People go no matter what.
They should.
Plus the Seattle. They always have a good little sellout crowd up there. So you take the best available player here. If it was up to me, I'd take Charles Cross. I think he's a great tackle. Oh, well, shout out Eds. What's going on, brother? How about Drake London being the first wide receiver off the board? I don't think he was me or Remy's. Oh, here's the trade. They're trading out. Oh, no,
this is the Russell Wilson trade. This is the Russell Wilson trade.
But yeah, so Drake London, I like both the Ohio State guys better than him, but he has high upside. His floor is really low. He could be bad. Let's not get wrong.
Yeah.
He's not really good at separating, but he could be really good as well,
I really like the Vincent Jackson comparison because, their body size, their build and everything's very similar. But Vincent Jackson was a monster at going and getting it. So
right.
We'll see. The tall guys now scare me, dude. I'm not going to lie. I used to love big, tall wide receivers, big, tall possession guys. But it seems more and more today's NFL is about getting separation and being able to get off of these corners. And the big guys here lately are such a crapshoot on who's going to be any good and who's not. So, he could be a stud. I don't love him, but he is an instant impact in Atlanta. So
I just think you already have kind of dude, I think it's weird. Their tight end might have more separation than their wide receiver.
Yeah. At the end of the day, Kyle Pitts is a better wide receiver than Drake London. So
right. Exactly. They want Mike Evans. What I tell you, Remy?
Charles Cross.
What I tell you?
Charles Cross.
What I tell you? This dude's a good ass tackle, bro.
No, I agree. He'll be a good ass tackle for the team as the number 1 pick next year.
Yeah. This dude's a stud.
He's wearing flip-flops. He's a bust.
I like this guy. I was okay with. I thought the Panthers were probably going to get this guy.
Booger McFarland just said, "You ever seen a bear dance?"
Yeah. Cross definitely ain't. Jake, what do you mean? What are you saying, buddy?
He definitely ain't Mike Evans.
Oh,
Drake London saying he definitely ain't Mike Evans.
I got you.
Hey, Mike Evans.
Good pick to take CJ Stroud, right?
Honestly.
Yeah, they could trade for Sam Darnold. Come on.
Where does Baker Mayfield end up?
Panthers.
Who would you rather have? Who would you rather have, Baker Mayfield or any of the quarterbacks in this first round?
Baker Mayfield.
I agree. I don't love Baker. I mean,
No,
you've
I don't think
heard
Baker's
my
that
rants
good.
on Baker.
Yeah,
I don't think he's that good, but I'd rather have Baker than any of these quarterbacks.
right.
And
Plus,
you
they're
could
about to give him away.
give him away. You could get him for nothing. You could, and he only has 1 year left.
No, I'm
You
serious.
could go
Baker
get
Mayfield's going to be
Baker.
a Panther.
You could get Baker for probably a 5th or a 6th round pick, bro. Because they have to get rid of him. They literally have to. They just traded for Deshaun Watson, gave him all that money. They picked up Jacoby Brissett in free agency to be the backup. They committed good backup money to Jacoby Brissett. They cannot afford to keep Baker Mayfield. They have to move him. You could get him for nothing. And I don't love him. I like him more than I like Sam Darnold. I'll tell you that. So
Baker getting cut.
I mean, honestly, we're heading towards that. He's going to end up getting cut. Or someone offered.
I think the Panthers end up offering a 7th round draft pick or something for him. 6th or 7th round draft pick. It's happening. So it's whatever. You know, it's for a Panther fan, it's like whatever. Baker for a 7th round of 24. I mean, I think he ends up being a Panther. So
I do too.
I don't like watching my quarterback have a giant fucking shoulder contraption on, which, give Baker Mayfield, I give him a lot of shit because I don't think he's that good. His arm talent's not that great, but he's a fucking grinder.
Yeah.
He played hurt a lot.
I think Baker either ends up in Carolina or Seattle.
Yeah, he could be in Seattle. I just know that if we seriously tried out Sam Darnold for me as our QB1, I mean, the whole staff's going to get fired before they
You're going to. This has got to be a wide receiver, right?
Alan says Panthers offer first.
They trade the kid they just drafted, Aquanu,
for Baker. Mayfield, yeah.
You think this is a wide receiver?
It's got to be. This has got to be a wide receiver. Could be a defensive end, but they need to start getting Wilson. They need to get Wilson.
They need to get Wilson a weapon. I mean, they took what, Elijah Moore last year,
but he's like he's a weapon. He's like a little weapon. You know, he's not a guy that
he's a scat back type of kid.
Right.
So yeah.
By the way, he's a good football player too. Don't get twisted.
No, I know.
Elijah Moore's a damn good football player.
Get a number 1 here. Go get Garrett Wilson. Get you a number 1.
He reminds me a lot of like Percy Harvin. Like the old Percy Harvin days. Bro. Because he's ass, and he has a lot of arm talent. Sam Darnold throws a pretty ball. He throws it to the wrong team the majority of the time. He doesn't process information fast enough to be good at the NFL level. He doesn't. He's never really processed information that well. He threw a fuck ton of picks in college. He was always a guy who had a lot of picks.
He's a turnover machine. People like pick his in. It's Garrett Wilson, wide receiver from Ohio State.
People like him because he looks like an NFL quarterback.
He's a tall white guy with a big arm. That's why people like him. He's not that good. Garrett Wilson.
Great pick for the Jets.
Boo, terrible pick. Jets suck. Your career's over.
He was a baller.
That wide receiver room.
I like this guy more than the other guy that got drafted.
London, yeah. I like Wilson more than I like London. But that wide receiver room in Ohio State was something else.
Alan says Sam Darnold's my favorite QB.
Well, yeah, because you hate the Panthers.
I mean, look at that. Oh, my God.
No, Garrett Wilson's I think he's a good football player. I like that pick, other than the fact he's a Jet, so his career's over. What are Washington's major needs?
Percy Harvin days of murders and marijuana.
That's hilarious. What are
Wilson
Washington's
suit's
major
awful.
needs? Washington needs a lot. They traded for Carson Wentz to be their starting quarterback. I don't think anything matters from that point on.
Yeah, it's tough.
I thought their defense was going to be studs last year. They really shit on my dreams. They have a wide receiver one in Terry McLaurin if they're willing to pay him.
What happens to Debo? I think
He gets traded.
He's
He
getting
gets traded. I'm
Yeah.
shocked. I'm shocked that the Jets didn't try and make a move tonight for him.
Right.
Now they still have, I guess, the 10th pick, so they could potentially, but they just they just
whoa, Remy. Whoa.
No way.
Whoa.
Who is this? Who is this? Who just hacked Harris's YouTube? And also, Harris, why is your YouTube picture a big thing of meat?
A slab of meat.
Who is this?
First time, long time, Michael Harris in the building.
No way. No way. Everyone here, you just witnessed history. Michael Harris, with his first tune into the podcast, normally he just sits downstairs and refuses to join
Michael
in.
Harris in the chat is in the dude. You ain't lying,
bro.
This is groundbreaking,
bro. I don't even know what I'm literally speechless. Harris just joined. No way.
Shout out to Harris in that slab of meat though. That shit looking fire.
Yeah, we eating something like that tomorrow, dude.
Damn, Harris, what you cooking me, bro?
Yeah, whip it up.
Spile ham here.
Dude, put Caleb's comment up there as an answer to Matt's question. Washington needs a new owner, accountant, and a name. Caleb, that might honestly be the funniest shit you have ever said. Because that's hilarious. God, that was funny.
Harris is currently sitting downstairs.
We got to trade, boys.
Whoa,
we got to trade, boys. The Saints are on the clock.
Saints are on. Da-da-da! What's up, Zach? What's going on, brother? Chat's moving a little quick here.
Zach's picture is crispy.
Look at Zach, dude.
Bro,
look like a handsome fella.
Bro, that's 4K, bro.
Dang, bro. But I will say that Widow's Peak's crawling back, bro.
Bro. Damn, Zach's a grown-ass man, dude.
Zach's a grown-ass man now, dude. Married and shit, doing married shit.
Saints moving up.
Saints
moving up. Stains moving up. Close, Caleb. You hit us with the banger, and then you get us with the Stains moving up. That's funny as hell.
The chat now. Hilarious. I see here we got here. What are my Ravens doing this season? How come we ain't on any free agent wide receivers in the building?
They gotta pick a wide receiver.
They gotta
pick a wide receiver. Marquise Brown is not a number one. He's a good number two.
They drafted the kid, the Bateman kid.
Yeah, he got hurt. They didn't really play him, Rashad Bateman. I think Bateman could be good. But I mean, you can't just you got to go with like a guy that you really believe in to give to Lamar Jackson.
Damn, Jake. Damn, the anti-bald ass fine. Jake, why you talking, bro? Let's see that pick. Why don't you throw that blanger up there? That blammer. Saints best pick in the NFL. Yeah,
I'm never gonna. I'm gonna have to refer to them as the Stains now.
The Stains moving up.
Stains moving up. I mean, to trade up like this, maybe.
Ravens coming up soon.
Yeah, Ravens are coming up soon.
Dude, shout out Edzo. He's up late.
What time is it over there, bud?
My man's up late watching the NFL draft. Probably watching some NBA too.
My man's more committed to the NFL than most of our friends.
For real. We're all bald. But that head clean. That head clean if. He's one of us. Look at all these baldies. Caleb, where's a pick?
We all bald.
Remy's bald?
I ain't bald, bro. No. That shit's coming back, bro. That shit's coming back crispy.
By the way, we'll never... Zach, this will be the only comment he says the whole day. Let's go. And then that's it.
You know, I appreciate
I
it.
respect it.
I appreciate it, man.
It's 2:20 in the morning.
2:20. Jesus, bud.
He's up. He's also up watching the Sixers. He's a big Sixers fan. I'm sure you're happy that they're not about to get reverse swept. What's the score of that game, Remy?
I mean, there's no way, right?
Oh, there's Zach. Zach's back. What's the score of that game?
What?
We got Williamson or Olave. I don't know. I probably would go to the Alabama guy.
Sixers are up 27. So
yeah, game's over.
That game is over.
Saints traded up. I wonder what they traded
Saints
up.
traded up.
Yeah, Saints trading up.
Usually trading up means there's a quarterback you have in mind at this point,
right.
But I don't know, man. They have come out and said that Taysom Hill will be more of a tight end
with his feet.
Bro, you ain't wrong. Malik Willis.
Here you go.
Here.
What's going on with Jarvis?
It's just one of those things where teams are waiting until after the draft. Jarvis will end up on a team here soon. Depends on which one of these teams end up being stupid and not drafting a wide receiver in the deepest wide receiver class I've ever seen. So Jarvis will be somewhere soon. I think Odell will be somewhere soon after the draft is over. There's still wide receivers out there to be picked up in free agency.
See, Odell tweeted that shit about Cleveland?
No.
Something about I'm a dog for life or something.
Are you? What?
Let's go Stains.
Let's go Stains, baby.
Stains.
I think it's Willis.
Here.
I think it's Willis. I think it's Willis. I think it's Willis.
Trading up, though? I guess who's picking after them? Minnesota, Texans. I don't know. The Saints are also in a situation where they need players as well.
They do. They may go wide receiver here too, though, because I mean, you know, you've got the head case that is Michael Thomas, but outside of that, it's some questions.
Right. Oh, here we go. We got a shout out from Matt here, saying he's going to be one of the three: Hamilton, Olave, or Pickett. Pickett is what they're saying. Bro, why do they do this?
We gotta stretch it out, dude. We gotta stretch it out.
It's just already long enough, bro. More Make-A-Wish. Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, boo these guys.
Austin Eckler.
Tony Gonzalez. Boo Austin Eckler.
Dude, Austin Eckler? You know, in fantasy, I'm sitting here, I'm like, dude, I gotta trade Austin Eckler. Turns out, Austin Eckler is my best running back in fantasy.
Yeah, don't trade Austin Eckler.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that swag-ass Chargers jersey, though.
Todd. Todd put on a little weight. He's hitting the buffet line, huh? Yeah, how's everybody doing? Tony Gonzalez.
The greatest of all time.
Bro, he was way ahead of his time.
Yeah.
At his position.
Damn, Austin Eckler smaller than the fan.
Bro, look how tiny Austin Eckler is. Los Angeles. You know he wanted to say San Diego. By the way, I went to San Diego. How do they not have a football team?
They didn't want to pay for a new stadium.
Oh shit! The Suns are losing in the third quarter. To the
dun dun dun.
Suns are losing by 3.
Bro, someone pick the mic up, bro. The stand's almost taller than him.
Ha! He said, I know you got me on your fantasy team, so ain't no point. Facts. Goat. Stadium was shit.
There's more fans at this draft than at any Chargers home game. So,
bro, they got to move. I want to sign a petition to move the Chargers back to San Diego.
People still didn't show up when they were in San Diego. I mean, I agree, move them back, but people still didn't go. Bro, that TikTok I sent you, there have got to be tens and tens of Chargers fans here.
Tens of Chargers fans. Wow, they traded up for Chris
Olave. I mean, I don't hate it. I think Olave's a good
got
player.
A base hit. Chris Olave. So what do you think of that pick there, Remy? Trading up and locking him in.
I think Olave is a good football player. I mean, it was, dude, if you watched Ohio State play, it was hard to tell which of those two were better.
Right.
I mean, and they go back to back in the draft. That's pretty wild. That wide receiver room last year had Olave, Wilson, Jameis Williams, and Marvin Harrison Jr. in the same wide receiver room.
That's pretty crazy. I thought, Vikings trade. The Lions are back in.
Uh-oh.
Lions just traded back up. Dude, Olave is a beast, by the way.
Yep.
Really fast guy.
It's a good pick.
Love the guy in the white suit and the ponytail. Good pick. Yeah, they had that one guy who set the bowl record. Do they trade up for a quarterback? The pick is in, too.
I mean, I know we keep talking quarterback, but this trading back in for the Lions right here, I think they had to look at it and say to themselves, like, no one else has taken one, so let's go get one.
Which one do you like better?
Oh, yeah, Ohio State had Njigba, too. They had Njigba. They had Olave, Wilson, Marvin Harrison, Jameson Williams on the same wide receiver room. Wow. All right. Let's see. All right, Detroit.
Which quarterback would you rather have?
Willis. I think Willis is the higher ceiling. Pickett. I like Pickett. I just think there's too many question marks.
Oh, the Eagles have 15th pick. Number 15. Yo, if he falls to the Eagles, what a pick. $32-12. This has got to be a steep price though. That's a lot of picks. So, what's the package here to go all the way up to 12?
They haven't said yet. I want to know what the package was for both of these trades, honestly.
Right.
Interesting. They got Kenny Pickett on the TV.
Matt. We're still waiting on details on these trades.
Yeah.
Well, Willison's not even on TV, so I don't know where he is. Oh, he's sitting with he's behind the guy.
This old man's Malik Willis?
Yeah.
Oh, don't think I'm going to go with that one.
No, we don't know yet, Matt. They haven't released it yet. Alan says. Eagles have moved up to 13.
Eagles are next, Alan.
Traded. Eagles are next.
Oh, Alan, you better hope this isn't Jameson Williams. It's right here, boy.
Woo, dude, did they take Williams here? I think the Eagles just realized that they need to move up.
Yeah, I think so too. The wide receiver run has started.
Because you got to think they were picking right behind the Ravens.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Allen.
Run on wide receivers.
Allen, Eagles up to 13.
Mel Kiper just said Jameson Williams has to be in play for the Eagles.
Yeah, I think so too, but
can we get the Lions pick in?
Oof. God, I love this shit.
I wonder how much they had to give up to move up 2 spots. What, 3 spots? 2 spots for the Eagles.
I think Treylon Burks he's a first round pick. He's coming. Oh, okay, here we go. Lions get the 12th pick and a second round pick this year. Vikings get 32, 34, and a 2022 third round pick. Not bad.
Hey, that's not bad.
You get a first and a second, and you give up the 32nd and the 34th and a third. Like I said, this was the draft to me where you could move up without having to give up steep prices. I think that's an amazing move.
Yeah. Refresh page. Oh my God!
Oh no! Oh no! Alan, no!
God, no!
Alan better be glad his second team is the Detroit Lions.
No way!
Oh, what?
Shocker! They moved up to get him too. This dude's a star. This dude is a stud. I love this guy.
That's gotta hurt. Allen's number 2 team just traded up and took the player he wanted 1 pick before him.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy.
Yo. I think this is the best. I think this is the best wide receiver in the draft, by the way. This was my number 1 wide receiver in the draft.
Yeah.
He was a difference maker.
Tyler, shout out Tyler. Detroit just took my guy. Fuck my life.
You thought the Panthers were going to get him?
Bro, this dude is a
star. I mean, this is what a draft for the Detroit Lions.
Amazing pick. Bro, he makes people look dummy.
Yeah, I mean, he just leaves them. He just absolutely leaves them.
They would have been different if he wouldn't have been hurt. Dynasty.
Yeah, it would have been. Oh, yeah, in Dynasty. Yeah, Tyler's number 1 pick. Now Tyler said no matter what, he was taking this kid with the number 1 pick in Dynasty. I mean, Caleb says with Jared Goff, but I mean, old buddy put up massive numbers last year. St. Brown.
Yeah.
So, and he was a rookie that came out of nowhere.
I'm not worried about his production. He's a beast. Damn, run on wide receivers.
Bro, these 3 guys were on the same team in college 2 years ago. They just went with the 10th, 11th, and 12th pick in the draft.
Oh, no, dude.
Tyler, you say that, but if you had Amon-Ra St. Brown last year, you'd be pretty damn excited. What did St. Brown do last year? What was those numbers? So you're talking about a guy who was not as highly touted as Jameson Williams. Let's take a look.
I don't know.
Amon-Ra St. Brown had 90 catches for 912 yards and 5 touchdowns as a rookie. So, I mean, 90 receptions for a rookie is pretty damn solid.
Who the Eagles trading up for now?
Treylon Burks.
Tyler. You see what he says?
I see him.
He's such a troll.
I see him. I can name players from probably before you were born.
Now what do the Eagles do, dude?
I think they still would go. I mean, actually, Kyle Hamilton.
Yeah.
I think Kyle
Trading
Hamilton.
Up for him, though? I think they traded up to get Williams.
They traded up to get Jameson Williams. But Kyle Hamilton, I think, is a great safety. And the fact that he's fallen all the way down to this point, they could get him. I like Treylon Burks as a wide if they still want to go wide receiver.
Eagles go defense. I would definitely go Kyle Hamilton.
I think that's what it ends up being. I think Kyle Hamilton's just the best player out there right now, and it is a position of need for the Eagles. So
right.
So, yeah, wow. What a run on wide receivers, boys. 4 wide receivers in the last 5 picks. That's nuts.
But that's how Detroit gets better. They don't just waste a pick on a quarterback. They get good football players.
And the fact that they got that by giving up the last pick of the first round and a second rounder. I mean, that's a win, dude. That's a win.
Yeah. That's a big dub.
Damn, Allen. Sixers barely pulled it off, dude. They only won by 35. Told you, dude. Over. Series
Alan,
over.
Alan, run upstairs to be live on the jump on the mic for the pick. They did not know Jameson was gone. I'm sorry. I'm not giving y'all that. I am not giving y'all that. They traded up to draft him. They thought Detroit was taking a quarterback, just like the rest of us. What up?
I don't know what's happening right now.
Shout out Alan Goodman. Alan Goodman in the house.
The pick is in, bud. All right, now's your chance. Who is it?
I think it's got to be Kyle Hamilton here. I mean, he's the only one that makes sense. We only have one safety worth a damn. I mean, it's got to be Kyle Hamilton.
6'4", 220 safety.
I don't know if Alan can hear me. Kyle Hamilton is a superstar.
We traded up knowing Jameson was already picked.
No,
so this was clear. Well, yes,
not true.
Not true.
They just trade up blind.
Yes.
Yeah. You traded up because you thought Williams was going to go right here to the Ravens, so you traded up
after the Lions traded.
Yes, but that's because you didn't. There's no way you knew that's where they were going to go.
You always know the picks. That's the reason why you make trades. You don't trade up blind.
You traded up because you thought this was going to be Malik Willis to the Lions, and you thought because Jared Goff they have Jared Goff under contract for one more year. And they're going to move on from him.
They're going to be bad enough where they...
Not anymore. They're about to win 3 football games this year.
Oh, true. Then that puts them out.
They ain't worse than the Seahawks or the Jaguars.
Ask Alan, who do you think... Ask Alan, who's had the best draft so far?
Who's had the best draft so far? Terry wants to know.
Oh, I mean, Lions. Aiden Hutchinson, Jameson Williams, not even close.
I'd agree with that.
I mean, they got the best receiver and the best defensive ends.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
They got the best player in the draft and the best receiver. It's not close.
Alan Stunner
Remy on camera when the pick happens. Please don't. This is a very
best
expensive
draft.
setup.
Giants? No. I think Giants have had a good draft.
Giants have very good draft, but I think
the Lions have had the best.
I think the Lions get, like I said, the best player in the draft and the best wide receiver in the draft.
Giants draft has been killer. I'm not.
Yeah, Giants draft.
Who's had the worst draft so far?
Who's had the worst draft?
I mean,
Jacksonville agreed.
Hey, here you go. They traded up they had to trade a 4th round pick.
No, we traded away 2 fifths.
Oh no!
Fuck.
Oh no!
I wanted one of those to be the punter from San Diego State.
He ain't gonna be there in the 5th. We taking him in the 3rd. Who has the worst draft so far? Colby said Texans because they've traded down.
Colby.
I mean, Drake London was the worst pick. So yeah, it's Atlanta.
Yeah, I think Drake London was a reach at 8.
I do. I mean, I think he was a reach, but he's such a massive need.
Yeah, but dude, you take him over all those other guys?
No, I mean, I get that, but I just don't think Trayvon Walker. I think when you could have anyone else in the draft, and you took a guy who had a career high 6 sacks last year, with the number 1 pick.
I mean, it's a Jags pick.
Exactly. So I think it's the worst pick.
Kyle Hamilton, I keep saying it.
It's got to be. I mean, he is the best player by far here. Pick's been in for so long.
Kyle Hamilton could be
the
best safety in the NFL.
6'4", 220 safety.
I mean,
Drake London equals shit pick.
Up here too.
Damn, Alan and Caleb agreeing on something?
I mean, yes.
Alan and Caleb agreeing on something.
Johnson, the defensive end out of Florida State, also great pick.
He's good. He's also
but
really
y'all just signed Hassan Reddick.
Oh,
but they really stretch this shit out.
Not defense.
Oh my God, what is happening?
The
pig's been in. The pig's been in for so long. We got more kids up here on stage. I'm not gonna say anything bad about them. They're probably great kids. They're the future.
Remy hates kids.
No, I love kids, man. Especially heart transplant kids. They're my favorite.
Dude, that kid was hype.
He was too hype. This is how you should act. Like this. See how these kids are acting?
Okay,
like they've been there before.
A DB at 3 has to be the most resident sleeper pick I've ever seen. Has that ever worked out? He's a good DB, Colby. He just has to stay healthy. Dude, they are hammering Sweet Caroline.
Bro, they are.
Hammered.
Bro, they have hammered Sweet
Oh
Caroline.
my God! You see the pick is?
Oh, I like
Jordan Davis, baby.
Oh,
bro.
Sorry, Harris. Harris just left the chat.
Interesting pick.
He's a stud.
What a
Big
pick.
boy.
What a pick.
Okay.
What a pick.
What a pick, baby. Unexpected, but
you got to realize what's
linebackers when you can't get past the first line.
I mean, you got to realize though, how old is old buddy, the D tackle for the
Fletcher Cox, old.
Fletcher Cox. He's getting up there, right?
Fletcher Cox got one more year.
He's
left.
one year left, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
there you go,
bro. This I love this kid. By the way, this Jordan Davis kid.
Oh my God,
bro, my man is monster. He is a mountain of a human being, and he ran a 4.79 40, bro.
That's crazy. He's
341 pounds.
He's a giant Braves fan, by the way.
I mean, look at him.
This dude is a stud. What a pick. Didn't expect this, but
bad suit, good pick from Jake.
I was hoping he might fall a little bit more and we'd be able to get him at the pick we held, but I mean, there's a reason we moved up. And
this kid's special.
That must have been some chatter.
Especially if we decide to end up moving to a 3-4 with Hassan Reddick.
God almighty, dude.
By the way, Alan,
he's the perfect nose tackle.
This kid was a Heisman candidate at one point. At at nose tackle, he was a Heisman candidate.
Hassan Reddick for the Panthers was unblockable. He was better than Burns.
Look at this guy, dude. Jordan Davis, what a pick!
I know Alan can't hear me, so
great pick, best pick of the draft. We won the draft.
What is this suit? It is garbage. This suit is trash.
I don't love the suit.
It's not the worst suit of the night.
He does look like a Christmas present. I do agree.
No, he looks like. What is he? Not great. Not the best. Not the worst suit though, like you said.
It's not the worst suit. I do like the red buttons right there. That's sick. But it does look like he's wrapped.
QB too fast ran a 4.8. There you go.
Yeah, and this 350-pound man would have caught him.
Colby said, "You want the worst dressed person on your team? Guaranteed Hall of Famer." They need a wide receiver, Matt.
Wide receiver for the Baltimore Ravens. But they honestly, knowing the Ravens though, this is Kyle Hamilton for the Ravens. They love their defensive players.
Tyler, all you need to know is who's reffing that game. Is Scott Foster reffing that game? They're losing it, guaranteed.
Tyler, going to talk about somebody's stats. Let's talk about Trae Young's stats for the entire series.
Come on now. Why?
Listen, I'm just saying Tyler likes throwing people under the bus unless it's a person.
Why you got to throw me under the bus?
I'm sorry that you and him like Trae Young. I'm sorry.
He doesn't like Trae Young. He doesn't like Trae Young.
Who, Tyler? Yeah. Tyler doesn't like Trae Young. Tyler, Trae, or Luka?
Oh, it's because he doesn't like Luka. He's going to choose whoever it is.
Trae's his boy, dude. I've had that argument many a times.
He's a chat, Dub. Too fast, Dub. Sup, Allen. Looking good. Chris Paul, 13 for 13, 29 points in a 1-point game with 3 minutes left.
Yeah, look at Chris Paul's stats. Jesus, I thought he was going to have a shit game. I just looked it up. He's 13 for 13 from the field. Jesus.
He's going off. See, I told you he don't like Trae Young. But he takes
Tyler's been shitting all over Chris Paul on Twitter for the last couple of weeks, and he's fucking shitting on New Orleans right now.
Harden Jr., Tyler, I'm about to delete you out of this. I'm about to get you up out of here. Why? Why do you have to ruin my night with the slander? Treylon Burks or Dotson here. Could be Hamilton. I think
it could be Hamilton. The Ravens love defensive players.
I would go Jermaine Johnson if this is me. I think Jermaine Johnson is the pick here.
They don't have great pass rush in Baltimore right now.
What's up, Camille? What's up, babe? He willing to admit
Camille.
CP3's having a game. Thoughts on Michael Bublé? You want tickets?
After watching it, yeah. That makes sense.
I like it. It adds up. 1 + 1 = 2 there. Hamilton by far the best player left for sure. There you go.
Hashtag
Colby
ad.
throwing some ads in.
Look at Alan's comment.
He's not bald. He has crazy hair.
He's bald. Bald chat, baby.
He has crazy hair. You know, I'm not even falling into y'all's traps. Lol.
Yo.
Listen,
that's hilarious.
I'll be the first one to tell you he sucks. I'm not even talking
man.
about it. I'm not even talking about it.
Dude, I don't know.
I'm not
man.
putting up any of y'all's bald comments.
I get Baltimore going defense, but man, I don't know. You're about to have to pay Lamar Jackson $40 million a year to be your quarterback. You need to get him better weapons, man. Mark Andrews is a stud at the tight end position. Marquise Brown, I think, would be a fantastic number 2. You got to get a number 1.
Colby, bro, it's tough, man. It's tough out here.
It's tough out here.
They get the pick in, and then they have to get like 1,000 people.
Trae Young looks like a troll doll. You remember those old troll dolls you put on top of your monitor back in the day? That's what Trae Young looks like.
I know. They draft Kyle Hamilton.
Yep.
Colby, it's tough out here, dude. It's 6:46. We got shit we got to do tonight, bro. Let the East Coast know. West Coast got shit we got to do. Good pick, by the way.
Great pick.
Great pick.
Great pick. I just, like I said, man, I just struggle. I struggle with them not giving Lamar the weapons he needs.
Yeah. It's almost like we have Lamar so he can make up for the fact that we don't have weapons. You know?
Yeah. But see, it just feels like you're putting them in a position to
By the
fail.
way, shout out to Eds. If you're still out there, go to bed, buddy. You drafted a safety.
I mean, he's a great football player.
It's a great football player.
It's a great football player. I don't know, man. A young quarterback. Give him some weapons, man.
Are the NFL execs already at home? Gotta have the kids, bro. Gotta have the kids. I will say, Alan, his hair does look like a dirty lollipop. He got stuck in a seat.
Oh, shit. We got Terry to say something. Bro, this is a big-ass safety. I'm watching these highlights.
Dude,
he is a big safety, bro. Good God.
Here we go.
Like
Texans are up.
Texans finally get to pick again here. Let's see.
Wait, the Braves scored a run?
And you missed it. And you missed it.
By the way, Ronald Acuna 1 for 4. Two stolen bases tonight.
Fake fan. Yeah,
Travis Darno just had RBI. Double. I like Kyle Hamilton, dude. He makes shit happen.
No, he's a good player. He's a good player.
Texas Tech Willis here? No, I think they take Jermaine Johnson.
Yeah. There was a lot of that. There was some talk of them taking a pass rusher with the first pick, but now
right.
You fall here. You take Johnson out of Florida State. I mean, they've lost all their pass rush. I mean, it's all gone.
Like he didn't test well at the combine was his problem. His comparisons Isaiah Simmons.
I don't think it's the worst. I think Isaiah translates more to a linebacker.
Linebacker, yes,
than this kid does. But I mean, it's not that far. I mean, you got to think, bro. You're talking college linebackers don't weigh 220, bro. You got college linebackers out there 215. So I mean, he is big for a safety, but
Jalen Ramsey, no. That's not a good comparison either.
That's the worst comparison I think I've ever seen.
Jalen Ramsey, please.
You're comparing a safety slash linebacker to the best cover corner in the NFL.
Yeah.
Look at this shit.
He's a safety. Look at all the stats he has a safety.
What are you talking about? He played cornerback for 14 snaps. He's Jalen Ramsey.
Bro, that's terrible. That was a terrible comparison. But I mean, thank goodness we haven't been hearing about the player struggles and their family having some
you
crazy
ain't
shit
kidding,
happen.
bro.
I think NFL's finally learned that we don't need to know about the dude's mom is a crackhead and blah blah blah.
Yo,
A guard? A guard?
No. Wait a minute. Stop everything. They just said it on the TV. I missed it. Not only did the Ravens not draft a wide receiver right there, they traded Hollywood Brown.
They just traded Hollywood Brown?
The Ravens just traded Hollywood Brown.
To who?
Cardinals.
Wait, what?
The Ravens just traded their only wide receiver that's proven anything.
For the Cardinals?
Yes.
What do they need more wide receivers for? What they?
Bro, I don't know. It just said Rappaport just tweeted Ravens made a big trade sending Hollywood Brown to the Cardinals.
What did they get in return?
I don't know.
Colby, your draft, bro, I'm not going to lie to you. You drafted a corner and a guard, buddy.
The Cardinals tweeted out, we are acquiring Marquise Brown and the Ravens' third-round pick for the 23rd pick in the draft.
Huh.
So they get the 23rd pick for their only good wide receiver.
What are thoughts on this guy? What's your thoughts on this guy?
On the guard that the Texans just took?
He's about 10 spots too early here.
It's early.
He's a great guard, like you're saying. Kind of early. 10 spots early.
Yeah,
he ain't even at the. Kobe said he ain't even at the draft. Kind of.
No. Go back up. What did he actually type? He ain't even at the what?
The Shraft.
The Shraft.
He ain't even at the Shraft.
We got the stains. We got the stains at the Shraft.
Texas clearly liked that guy, so that's why they moved back.
Bro, I'm blown away right now that Marquise Brown just got traded.
Best guard in the draft, but a little early. I will agree with those comments.
Oh my God, bro. The Ravens clearly aren't listening to Hard Pass Sports podcast right now.
Who's gonna
catch the ball? Who's their number one? I get Bateman. I have high hopes for Bateman, but they didn't use Bateman last year.
Heads is back. He woke up. Bro,
yes,
don't check Twitter.
Weapons, bro. They just traded Hollywood Brown.
They just traded Hollywood Brown. The Ravens just traded Hollywood Brown. Who?
23rd pick will be a great wide receiver. He'll be the 7th wide receiver taken in the draft. Dude, you know who's feeling the pressure right now? Go States. You know who's feeling the pressure right now? The Chiefs and the Packers. These wide receivers are just flying off. I mean, if Burke's still there, if I were one of these other teams, if I want a wide receiver, I'm jumping ahead of them and taking him.
Right.
Scroll our thing up here at the top to see the latest picks.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Oh, God. We got Washington back on the clock.
We got
quarterback.
Eagles
coming back up. Coming back. Yeah, I mean, they could get Burke. That's a great pick at 18. Washington quarterback.
You think could you be here?
No, but they should. They're starting Carson Wentz. Bro, the quarterbacks are plummeting. Apparently everybody thought kind of what we were thinking. They're just not that good.
Yeah.
It's looking like Pittsburgh might end up just getting Kenny Pickett and not have to move.
Wash hands, wash. Colby, what the fuck are you doing?
So after all that mayhem, what's Washington going to do?
They're going to draft Jermaine Johnson.
Jermaine Johnson. Well, I mean,
no, they don't need him. They don't need him.
They don't need him, but what do they need?
What's up,
corner?
Said Ravens playbook. That's all they have already.
That's all they got. I mean, that's all they got for sure now. Who is he throwing the ball to? All right. So I know they got Bateman. Name another wide receiver on the Ravens right now.
I don't know. Boyd from Utah?
I got to look it up.
He's going to throw it to himself. Dude, that's the deal. They put a running back at quarterback. They throw it to Lamar out at wide receiver. That's what they do, dude. What's going on?
Devin Duvernay.
What round
August, what's up?
What's up, bro?
What round are you going in? Dude, number 1 overall.
Number 1 overall.
Number 1 overall.
Is that RG3? Oh, some clowns. You know that?
So the Cardinals.
Shout out each and every one of you guys.
Yeah,
by the way, for hanging out.
The trolling in here has been great. I do love
Chat's
that.
been popping. We're going on 2 hours and 10 minutes. We're only on pick 16.
So God damn it, that's halfway, bud. So the Cardinals wide receiving core now is DeAndre Hopkins, AJ Green, and Hollywood Brown, and the Ravens wide receiving core is Air Bud, a guy with no hands, wide receiver, wide receiver. I would have taken Burks over Dotson, but Dotson's a good player.
He's a pretty good football player.
He's a good player, and the Ravens are going to end up without a wide receiver. I like it. I mean, so the big thing for the Commanders is the fact that they're messing around and not just giving Terry McLaurin whatever he wants is insane to me. Because Terry McLaurin has been their best player
and he
for the past couple of years. And you throw the Brinks truck at him.
Honestly, Commander's name does honestly slap.
Yeah, the commies.
Washington. Kyler has no excuses now. Kyler's about to be the future Panther quarterback.
Dream
big. How about that take, Ribby?
Dream big, bud.
No, I will agree with you, Ed. Kyler has no excuses. He's going to have to ball out if he wants that big old extension that he wants. This dude's good. This Penn State wide receiver is good.
Yeah, he scares me because he's a speedster. I don't think he's more well-rounded.
XFL. We need more XFL in the NFL. So there you go. Where's Harris?
What? Yeah, y'all.
Is Harris up here?
Yeah, Harris just walked in. Chargers.
Tell Harris to hop on. Harris, hop on.
Get in the camera. Get in the camera.
Get in here. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Harris.
For those who follow the pod and wonder who we talk about never joining the podcast every week,
this is
Michael Harris. He literally stays downstairs during every one of these things and never watches.
You seem upset.
Harris, big Chargers fan, for those of you who don't know.
Big Chargers guy, that's why he's came up here.
Pick is in. You got it.
Pick is already in. Wow.
Pick is in.
They're already announcing it.
That's who I want.
A guard. Zion Johnson.
The fuck?
You went guard.
Hey, you got to protect your moneymaker. Harris.
I mean, it's an offensive lineman.
Moneymaker.
We needed a right tackle.
It's not a right tackle, but it is an offensive lineman.
How tall is he? Can he play right tackle?
6'3", I think I just saw. Yeah, 6'3", 312.
Not a right.
He's
tackle.
He's short for a tackle, and he's kind of underweight for a guard.
Can't play center. That's never want to hear.
They got a center. They're good there.
Man. They're good there. Eagles trade pick to the Titans. Remember me?
Eagles are making moves, dude.
Eagles trade pick to the Titans. Eagles traded out. He don't look tall.
Harris is pissed. Harris is pissed.
They got a guard, Harris.
Pissed. They got a guard. He wanted a right tackle. He wanted a right tackle so bad.
That one guy, that other tackle from Northern Iowa or wherever, he's pretty good.
Holy shit. Titans are trading A.J. Brown to the Eagles for the 18th pick.
Stop. Where's Allen at? Get him up.
Titans
Get Allen
traded.
up.
Titans trade A.J. Brown to the Eagles for the 18th pick and a 3rd-round pick.
No way. Oh, my God. The Eagles just got A.J. Brown. He's better than any of these guys.
What are these teams doing?
No! Best 18th pick of the draft. The Eagles won the draft, no doubt. Philadelphia won the day. Sixers won, Eagles won. Let's go.
What
is going on?
A.J. Brown, dude. What are the Titans
Bro,
doing?
what are you doing?
How do you not re-sign this guy? Oh, my God. How... Remy? I'm shocked. I'm in shock that that's all it took to get him. What are the Ravens doing? Why are the Ravens out here trading for him?
How did the Titans just trade A.J. Brown, bro?
Follow everybody. Follow, give him a little love. How are you trading that guy?
I'm missing all the shit happening in the chat. What just happened?
Oh my God. How?
The Eagles now get to pair Devonta Smith and A.J. Brown together?
Oh my goodness gracious. I can't believe it.
Holy shit, dude. What? Bro, why are
the
these
Ravens
teams
trading for
panicking?
Debo? There you go. That's what they should do.
I mean, what is going on? All right, so what is going on with all these teams and their young wide receivers? I mean, I get it. I understand that Devontae Adams and Tyreek Hill absolutely fucked the wide receiver market up with the contracts they just got. But, bro, you pay your young wide receivers. I don't get this. I don't get why San Francisco's fucking around with Debo. The Titans were fucking around with A.J. Brown. The Seahawks are talking about possibly trading DK Metcalf. The Commanders aren't giving Terry McLaurin money. Bro, pay these guys. They are young. They are difference makers for your team. Pay them.
In a passing league. Oh my God. I can't. I'm shocked. Like I can't. I'm not even zoning in on the stuff. A.J. Brown is a fucking. Oh my God. I can't believe it. Just
can you imagine?
What was the deal? Run that deal back.
It was for the that pick. The pick they just traded.
Just the one pick.
Yeah, basically, and a third. That pick and a third.
Oh my God, dude.
Imagine being the Titans and you hitting on a 2nd-round pick like A.J. Brown, like they did, and trading him after 3 years.
That's crazy, bro. How many what's his stats? Pull up his stats for me. I'm gonna pull him up too. A.J. Brown. I am shook.
He missed a couple of games. He still had, even with a couple of, let me see how many games he played.
Bro,
I know he missed some.
Remy.
He played 13 games. He caught 63 for 869, 5 touchdowns. The year before, he caught 70 for 1,075 and 11 touchdowns. And as a rookie,
24 touchdowns.
Yes.
He has 24 touchdowns. NASCAR pod.
I mean, kind of. Big NASCAR fans.
Big shout out, Neil. Big day for you, Neil.
Bro, we got too many damn Eagles fans that watch us.
I know. Shout out, Neil. Big Eagles guy. Big Sixers guy. Big day for you there. Oh, my God. I can't believe it, dude.
I'm just in awe, bro. What are the Titans doing?
Oh, my God. Alan's not a big Jalen Hurts fan.
I mean, they got the best backup in the league, so.
The Commanders. Look, he has the jersey on. He has the A.J. Brown jersey on.
That's got to be.
They both have A.J.
That's got to be devastating.
Devastating.
What are you idiots doing?
Birds suck. Phillies suck. Sixers suck. Boom! Adam, let's go, baby. Fly, Eagles, fly. Busted bells and busted bitches. Ain't that right, Jake?
I'm literally speechless right now. What?
I'm sorry, bro. They just traded away, like they just said, their second best player on the team. Oh my God, dude!
Why trade him? Why trade him? Why trade him? The Titans are close.
Neil's saying 4-year, $100 million extension. Did they already get the extension done?
Why the Titans just give him that, bro? That's his value. That's what he's worth. Unreal.
Titans
bro.
doing God's work. Why are they an Eagle? Damn, doo-doo ass city. Rappaport.
Traylon Burks. I mean, I like Traylon Burks. I like A.J. Brown more than I like Traylon Burks.
Oh my God. Burks.
I mean,
dude, that's a lot of pressure you put on that motherfucker.
Right?
Oh my God, they're comparing him to AJ Brown.
A younger version? Okay. Yes. Let's look at the age difference here. A younger version. AJ Brown is 24. Traylon Burks is 22. It's 2 years difference in their age. And A.J. Brown is a proven commodity. I think Traylon Burks will be a good player, but now you're just taking a shot. Yeah, they used A.J. Brown as this comparison. Bro, I don't understand what
no one saw this, Matt.
do.
No one saw this. Don't get it twisted. I think Burks is a great player.
I think Burks has the potential to be a great, great football player, but it's one of those moves where it's like you had a great
Look at
AJ
Brown,
player.
dude. Yeah. You got to pay your guys.
This is crazy, bro.
Alan. I'm pretty upset at you, Alan. What a day you've had.
Oh, wow.
Later, Colby. Wow. Thanks for hanging out, buddy.
All right, then.
You got a corner on a guard. Go celebrate. There's tens and tens of Texas fans across the world celebrating.
Bro, what's going on with Jermaine Johnson, bro?
So he's falling.
He's plummeting. Dude, you know what I love, though? This chat. Look at all the YouTube watchers.
I know.
Go subscribe to the YouTube page.
Hit the like button.
Hit the like button. Share. Let them know. Let them know how you're breaking news before ESPN breaks it.
AJ Brown. I am upset. What in the world is Cardinals doing trading for a wide receiver?
What is going on? Why? What? Baltimore, what are you doing? Their number one wide receiver right now is Bateman. Their number two is Devin Duvernay.
No, their number one wide receiver is the tight end.
Yeah, I mean, yes, Mark Andrews, but still, on the outside.
Dude, they're like the most unathletic, like minus the quarterback. Like everybody else, they're just.
It's so weird.
That's what I'm saying. That's what me and Remy are saying. That's why this is crazy. You get a sure thing. You got a sure thing.
Like I said, Traylon Burks could be a stud. That there's no doubt that there's a talent there. But AJ Brown is a proven Pro Bowl talent in the NFL.
Dude, Debo might get traded tonight.
No, Debo, I think but the issue is like the Niners won a lot for Debo, and we're deep enough into this first round where like I don't know if they're getting it.
Yeah.
Tennessee said no. Tennessee's stupid.
Yeah.
AJ Brown is a $25 million a year wide receiver. That's the going market for young, good wide receivers. That's not even resetting the market.
Right.
You're not even you could have locked him up for 4 years and not even reset the wide receiver market.
Yeah, it's been a wild draft. This has been crazy. There's no way the Eagles are trading for him and not giving him an extension. No way. They trade that pick.
Schefter has tweeted it. It's a 4-year, $100 million league last year without Derrick Henry for most of the season. You get a healthy Derrick Henry, AJ Brown, Ryan Tannehill, you try and run it back. Nope. You traded away your best wide receiver. I'm off the Titans bandwagon. I'm no longer.
Not only that, their number 2 wide receiver was ass last year. It was Julio. Kuiper shaking. He's on so many stimulants.
He said that do be younger.
Stains.
Yeah. Stains, baby. They're
Stains,
back.
baby.
We still haven't had a quarterback taken. Pick 19.
What is going on right now?
I'm lost. I'm absolutely lost right now.
What in the world?
I'm absolutely lost right now. The Ravens ain't getting a wide receiver. They got to pick behind these other teams that desperately need them now.
Oh, I didn't put the did I put Burks up? This is a tackle. He's good.
Good offensive tackle. It's a good player. Small school offensive tackles kind of scare me sometimes, but
right.
I mean, you're far enough into the draft now where you're kind of drafting off potential.
Traylon. I had to spell it.
Dude, Mel Kiper's just straight shitting on this guy.
Yeah.
Kiper just said Kiper said he holds too much. He needs more bend. He's too raw. Like Kiper just said, this guy's just basically not any damn good.
Right.
But they got to replace Armstead, because Miami.
Kenny Pickett time. Could be.
I mean, honestly, it could be, but I'm kind of blown away.
Yes, I'm telling you, Alan. I promise you, bro. Listen, dead ass. They traded up for Williams, bro. There's no way. I'm sorry. See what Alan asked?
Oh, I see. I'm reading it.
I'm telling you, they traded up to draft Williams.
And it worked out in their favor. Now they get AJ Brown.
This shit drags, bro.
Bro, no, it's long, dude. Fucking, I mean, I was expecting 4 hours. We're probably looking at more than 4.
The Braves game's over. Lasts longer than a baseball game.
Pick is
Braves
in.
won, by the way.
I would think Kenny Pickett here, but I mean, if they like Willis more, I think Willis is the better prospect, and they just sat here and waited all the way to 20.
I have AJ Brown in fantasy.
Pick. I mean, I don't get it, bro.
I'm upset. I
was on the Titans bandwagon last year. I was so high on the Titans. Oh,
this is crazy. I'm upset because I don't like the Eagles. Now I got to trade A.J. Brown.
Tyler, I agree. I think Willis is better than Pickett as well, but I just that Pittsburgh connection. I have this weird feeling that they might want to take Pickett here instead.
Yeah,
because I don't think
Pickett,
I don't think they
would rather
thought
have
Willis was going to be here.
Right.
I don't think they thought that they had a chance at getting Willis. We'll see. I mean, who knows? Maybe they don't even go quarterback. Maybe teams are just off these quarterbacks. I don't love any of them. I think Willis is the best of the bunch. Pickett, I think, could be good. I think Matt Corral is like the biggest wild card of them all. I don't like Sam Howell.
I'm retired, Greg. This fucking baby commercial.
I get my onesies.
I'm upset right now.
Pick is in.
Who you got winning this next basketball game? Jazz or Mavericks? I think the Mavs close them out.
Mavs. By the way, Chris Paul ended up 14 for 14 from the field.
That's nuts.
Closed them out because the New Orleans Saints are a bunch of scaredy cats.
Bro.
New Orleans Saints, New Orleans Pelicans.
Tommy Edmond is unbelievable.
New Orleans Pelicans refusing to unleash the beast. You want to talk about a bad run organization? I know we're in the NFL draft, but the New Orleans Pelicans suck as an organization. They are awful. Sell the team.
Sell the team. They're terrible. Yeah, I mean, it's been a pretty solid draft. When the guards start getting picked,
pretty good. The guards, I think both guards were reaches. Or the trades have just been the bad moves to me. Like, what are the Ravens doing? My man just said it's a frenetic pace. I couldn't disagree more. I couldn't disagree
Nick,
more.
what's going on, bro?
Frenetic pace.
Shout out, Nick. Big Chiefs fan.
So that's what I'm talking about.
No wide
like,
receivers left for
there's
Chiefs.
none. Yeah, I mean, they have the one kid out of was it North Dakota State? There's another, I think, speed guy out there.
I think if Pickett lands here, it might be it's a really good spot for him.
He's got these tiny hands.
I agree, but I'm saying if there was a place for him to succeed.
No, I mean, I think it's a good fit. I'm interested. Or do they really believe in Mitchell Trubisky?
He's shocked by the pick. He said, "Get out of here."
Wes, it's the no stains NO New Orleans.
The no stains. I fucking hate the Steelers. The fans are everywhere. Bunch of little dickheads. It's Kenny Pickett, dude. Hello? Is that Jerome Bettis? You're an idiot, Tyler. You're a fucking clown.
Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett.
There you go.
They got to sit there at 20, and their guy fell to them. I don't think they ever thought about taking Willis. I don't think Willis was on their board. I think they thought Willis would have been gone, and I think they thought Kenny Pickett would fall to them. So they just waited and waited and waited, and they got him. Boys, I said 2 quarterbacks in the top 10. We didn't get one until 20, bro.
Yep.
I mean, don't get me wrong. This kid can sling it.
Can he hold on to that phone without gloves?
He's squeezing hard, dude. Look at him. Look at the knuckles. White knuckling. He's squeezing so hard. But I got these tiny hands. Got these tiny hands. No, Harris will never join the pod again, Jake. He will now consider the pod bad luck because his Chargers took a guard.
After the fake.
Remember when this guy fake slid on everybody?
Yeah.
Changed the rule books forever.
Hell of a year. He had a hell of a year.
No, he broke Dan Marino's school records, so
It's pretty good.
I would say so. He's got kind of a just like a little gunslinger motion to him, like when you watch his throwing motion.
Yeah. That was like a glove right there because it was raining. You had to take the gloves off. Oh, no glove. Doesn't really have a big arm.
No, he doesn't have the biggest arm.
He's a gamer.
He doesn't have the biggest hands.
Oh, fake side.
Got him. God, he faked the shit out of that guy. He faked the shit out of that guy, didn't he? I mean, it's a joke because you shouldn't be allowed to do that, but he did fuck him.
Oh, my God. Remy, close your eyes.
I'm not worried about what Alan Goodman has to say about quarterbacks. He's an Eagles fan. Ron Jaworski was Dan Marino's backup. He's the best quarterback in Eagles history.
Patriots trade the pick to the Chiefs. Chiefs on the clock.
Kansas City traded up to this pick. They're going to reach for a wide receiver now. Honestly, I think the first round wide receivers have been taken. But now's where you're going to start to see people you're going to start to see people reach for second round guys. Kansas City needs a wide receiver. Green Bay needs a wide receiver. Well, I love Louis Riddick.
Yeah. How is Louis Riddick still doing this for his job?
I don't know, man.
And not running an
The
organization.
Steelers interviewed him. Jake just said we hella behind. My shit says I'm live. It's a lie, though. Because the picks pop up on the computer screen before they do.
Y'all big behind. Jake, I'm streaming upstairs, buddy. On my computer. You know, it ain't going to be as fast as fucking cable. What's KC doing? What'd they give up? I don't know about that, Alan. Maybe.
I don't know, man. When's the last good player that came out of North Dakota State?
I don't know what they gave up here. They haven't announced it yet. He's 24 years old. For me. He's 5 months older than Jordan Love.
Oh, no. He's only a year younger than Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold's still untapped potential, baby.
Untapped potential. Sam Darnold's about to kill it. Yeah, I think you take the kid from Washington.
Who, the Chiefs?
You could take the defensive end here. You could take Jermaine Johnson.
They could. Frank Clark has been a disappointment there.
They traded a third
and a fourth and the 29th pick. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, nothing. I'm interested here because the Chiefs still have 2 picks left in this round.
Right.
So you gotta think one's a wide receiver, right? Like you gotta.
Trent McDuffie.
Corner.
Yeah. Good player.
Good player. I mean, their wide receiver 1 right now is Mecole Hardman.
He was like a wide receiver 5 before.
I mean,
yeah. Oh yeah. For sure. They were off the board.
oh yeah. I mean, they should have packaged those 2 picks and moved up to get one of these guys. I mean, this was the draft. If you were going to trade away a Devontae
They
Adams,
have Juju. They have Juju, Remy.
oh, sorry, they have Juju. My bad. But if this was the draft for you to trade away a Devontae Adams and a Tyreek Hill, if you're the Packers and the Chiefs, this was the draft to go get another wide receiver. Even if you didn't draft one of these wide receivers, you could have just traded for A.J. Brown or Hollywood Brown.
Bro, what if Green Bay drafts a defensive player here?
I hope. God, I hope. Tyler's back, baby.
These kids don't know what the
Don't throw the baby. That one baby's losing it. She's crying so damn hard.
Where's the dude at? I use
Look at the baby.
bathroom.
Look how bad that baby's crying, and the mom's just jumping. She's doing jumping jacks with a crying baby in her hands. This is what I want to see. Yo, honestly though, have you noticed? Because like I have the volume on some, so I can kind of hear what the people on ESPN are saying. But have you noticed though, like legit, it's none of that like his mother died when he was 4.
That's what I'm telling you.
Raise his sibling since he was 6. Like it hasn't been that. Like maybe they got the message. Like we don't want just solely depressing shit the entire time.
Baby got brain damage,
bro. You ain't kidding. That baby is in concussion protocol as we speak.
Tyler, who you using that pick?
They just took a corner.
They took a corner.
I don't think you're drafting that guy. Yeah, I mean, Debo's the big piece, but the 49ers, they would have wanted an earlier pick for Debo than what we're at now. Debo would draw more than what A.J. Brown was traded for. So, I don't think Debo's getting moved.
No.
The 49ers asking price must be too high.
Why would you? If you're the 49ers, why would you move him?
That's another question. Is at what point do these teams start calling these guys bluffs?
Bluffs, exactly.
Like, oh, you don't want to play out your 4th year? Well, then you just don't play.
No, you're just gonna lose it. Bro, I'm still sick, so just a heads up, everybody. Your boy's been dealing with a cold.
Easy now. This is a family show.
Boy's been dealing with a cold for like 2 weeks. Struggling.
Click us over up at the top. Still no running backs taken. There were none projected in the first round, so. Damn, dude, you gonna make it, dude? Hey, we are actually. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I think we get in under the 4-hour mark.
Yeah, let's sped it up.
Alan said Rona.
Yeah, could be. I took a test though, and it came back negative. But your boy's been struggling. Terry got COVID. Went to San Diego, got COVID.
I don't think the Niners are gonna move Debo.
No,
he means too much to him.
Oh my God!
Quay Walker.
Not even Dean.
They took a defensive player, and they took the not best linebacker left out of Georgia.
Oh my God!
Aaron Rodgers is shitting his pants right now.
Mudded. Aaron Rodgers is just retired.
He just retired. I don't even need Ian Rappaport for that one. Jermaine Johnson's still just sitting there, bro. Look, literally the best of one of the next best players left is the Nakobe Dean inside linebacker from Georgia.
Packers linebackers. The other kid's way better than this guy.
The Ravens just
Dean?
traded back again. What are the Ravens doing?
The Ravens have no clue what they're doing. Yeah, slight reach.
I mean, he's a second round player.
Right.
He's a second round inside linebacker.
So Buffalo traded up
Yeah.
from Arizona through Baltimore.
Yeah, this was the pick that the Ravens got for Hollywood Brown.
You see what Caleb said?
And now they're trading it. He's
Facts.
gonna fucking shit a brick, dude. He's gonna shit a brick. Packers love fucking with Aaron Rodgers. And he loves fucking with them too. They might just be doing it out of spite.
They love fucking with
you
each
like
other.
Devontae Adams? Well, we traded him and we replaced him with
No one. An inside linebacker.
Sammy Watkins.
An inside linebacker.
Yep. We got you a middle linebacker, bud.
Yeah, drafts buzzing along. We're going to be right at 315, 3.5 maybe. By the way,
Baltimore only moved back.
They
2
just
picks,
showed
but
Yellowstone. Yellowstone is by far one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life. If you've never seen Yellowstone, Remy, watch it, bro. It's
I have not. I need to, since I'm back in my cowboy roots.
Remy, I'm telling you, the show is insane. Fucking love that show.
Just bought a whole Carhartt set of shirts. Got me 2 new pairs of boots. Going back to Nashville, I'm gonna get me a cowboy hat. Who do the
Georgia's
Bills
3 players drafted
take
over
here?
under 4.5? I don't know, dude. What's going on with Jermaine Johnson? Why is he slipping
I don't know.
far?
He's slipping pretty far. Must be personality issues. The Bills could go corner. They could go. I don't
Of
think
course,
they go.
anything I ever say is good. Caleb's got to be like, it's okay. But what are you gonna do? It's Caleb, everybody. Corner maybe.
They could go corner. I don't think they'll go wide receiver. I don't think they'll go running back.
That Booth kid's good. I like Andrew Booth. I think he's a stud.
I think that's probably where I would go with this pick. I would have said pass rusher, but they just paid Von Miller till he's 52 years old.
For real.
And they used a first rounder on Russo last year. So I don't think they go. I don't think Jermaine Johnson's the pick here. Booth is probably a good fit to put opposite Tre'Davious White. So we'll see.
The Batman was good. I did like that movie.
Oh, Caleb says it's better than The Godfather. So
what's better than The Godfather?
The Batman. Sad boy Robert Pattinson Batman.
Hey, don't talk shit. I liked it.
I'm not talking shit. It's just not as good as some people say.
It's crazy because I sit there and watch it and I'm like, I really like this movie. And I sit there and watch it. I'm like, I see why Remy doesn't like it because he's a bitch. You like your shit to be run of the mill, bro.
No, I don't want my Bruce Wayne to wear eye makeup and frown the whole time.
It's cool to be different. It's cool. It's just a different take.
Also, why was he, when he was Bruce Wayne, why was he always hunched over the whole time? Why did he have a hunchback the whole time as Bruce Wayne? Did you ever notice that? When he was standing?
Part 2 is overrated.
When he was standing, he'd stand like this.
He was playing the part, but when he was Batman, when he was Vengeance, by the way.
I didn't dislike his Batman. I hated his Bruce Wayne.
My only quarrel with that movie was how much interaction he had with the police and people. as Batman or as Vengeance. I didn't like that.
Oh, you like the part where they made you feel
I
like
don't
they
think-
blew up Alfred and it just turned out he was in the hospital with a concussion?
Or the fact that he went out to save everybody in the water.
They made that one scene look like he was
unit.
falling into a thing and going to get shocked. He fell and just immediately stood up. Slow motion showed him falling into the water, and then he hit the water and just immediately stood up, and nothing happened. So
I gave it 8 out of 10. I didn't see it in IMAX. So I bet it was good in IMAX. Said the guy
Tyler said, "Bro, you got to stop giving ratings different on IMAX."
Dude, you got to stop doing that.
Oh shit!
Damn, this pod turned immediately trash. A bad takes. Damn, Jake.
Damn, Jake. What'd you give the movie, Jake? Are you Team Caleb 9.5? One of the greatest movies of all time at a 9.5? Only difference is the screen bigger. Okay.
By the way, the Bills traded a 4th-round pick to move up 2 spots.
Yeah. I mean,
so they must have wanted to lock.
There's someone here they wanted.
Yeah.
Someone they were afraid the Cowboys would take. I'm confused. Or the Ravens. I mean, I would imagine it's
8.9 right? From Tyler.
It is a corner. It's not Booth.
What they
Kyer Elam.
They traded.
I don't think he would have been the next pick.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. Caleb's over here hyping up.
This man's uncle is Matt Elam that played in the NFL just a couple of years ago.
Wow.
Oh, this isn't fair.
I mean,
this is highlights against South Carolina. That's not fair.
Maybe they'll show the Jordan Birch throw when we put Jordan Birch in the game just to throw a pick in the red zone. By the way, that offensive coordinator still on staff at Carolina.
Oh, where?
This guy's pretty big, pretty athletic.
Another big corner, 6'2".
Yeah. Pretty athletic to be
big corners
guy.
In this draft. The Bills got to stop drafting running backs.
Only time to make first round getting stunted on. Terry's team. Look, it's Terry's team on the clock now.
The Cowboys.
I'm definitely not a Cowboys fan, dude. I don't know what this tattoo looks like, but it damn sure like a star. Believe me, I have to walk around with this thing on.
If you close your eyes, it could be. Cowboys.
You know how many people walk in me and goes, Panthers? And I go, I just really like Panthers.
Yeah, I'm not a football fan. I just like big cats.
Big cats.
I'm a big fan of big cats.
Big cat energy.
I would imagine Jermaine Johnson, this is a good place for him to go because they lost Randy Gregory.
Yep. And
they love to deal with Cowboys pick.
Right.
It's a very bad pick. No, I mean he fell to you at 24. So this has got to be Jermaine Johnson.
It's got to be.
You lose Randy Gregory.
Us Panthers fans, we are down horrendous.
Man, it wasn't the worst night.
No. But in the night, I still have to go to bed with Matt Rule is my head coach and Sam Darnold is my quarterback. So
that's tough.
I think they take Booth here. I don't. I think they take Jermaine Johnson. What the Panthers traded back up to get Willis? My hair is wild right now. Look at this. Hey, what's up, bald guys? What y'all think of this? Woo wee! Look at all that hair, boy. Just to wear a hat all the time.
Tyler. Hopefully Baltimore drafts a wide receiver that's as good as Brown right here.
Yeah.
What is happening on the screen? They just showed us certain things they have to. What is going on? 1% chance Jermaine Johnson available at the 24th pick. This has got to be Jermaine Johnson.
These guys are just talking. Can you submit the pick? Who's that nerd on the left? Look at that kid.
Who's that nerd on the left? Nerd.
I wouldn't want to be there. Would you go to the? Remember, if you were in it, would you do it in your house or would you go?
I would go if I were like top, like guaranteed
10?
top 10.
Like
outside of that, no, I ain't the one that's just gonna be sitting back there. God forbid you don't go in the first.
Look at the Kobe Dean.
Yeah,
what
I
the
wouldn't
fuck
draft
is on
him.
his head.
It looks big Cam Newton energy. I would definitely wouldn't draft that guy.
I'd rent out a barbecue buffet. Damn, now we're talking. Honestly, I'd go somewhere. I would like do it in Hawaii or something. You know what I'm saying? I would fly me and my boys and my immediate family out to Hawaii and would do it in Hawaii.
I love our banner at the bottom, dude. That's production value. That's what you guys get
Remy,
when you come to watch Hard Pass. I know. I see that. I love it. Absolutely love it.
It's Johnson. Wow, you're ahead of us, Wes? You giving us insider information? The Cowboys does not need no wide receivers. They just lost Randy Gregory. Yeah, Michael Parsons is a beast.
Yeah, he was.
What? Remy.
Offensive tackle.
What's up, Matt? Hold on a second. We'll get to that. We'll get to that question here in 1 second.
An offensive
Tyler
tackle
Smith.
out of Tulsa.
He started 23 games.
It's shocking. Something's going on with Jermaine Johnson. There's something we don't know.
Some medical or something.
Something popped in his medicals, or something popped in his off the field stuff. Something's clearly going on there.
Just tuning in. So Matt, we talked about this earlier. It was a good pick. You can't ever go wrong when you draft the best available tackle.
Yeah,
They got the best tackle in the draft. So
could be worse.
they really
could be
we
worse.
didn't reach
Could've
on a
just drafted
quarterback.
tackle
So
out of Tulsa.
yeah.
Mel's lighting into this tackle too, because he's slow off his first step, slow off his second step.
Well, he just held that guy. Amari were 3 firsts.
Bro, are you listening to Mel Kiper just shit on this kid?
Yeah, this kid's getting shit on.
Basically, the only positive Mel Kiper said is he's big and he's strong.
He looked thick. He looked thick. Yeah, they was need some O-line help. Damn.
Mel's sitting there saying you gotta love the talent, and you just shit on all of his talent, other than being strong. I would hope he's strong. He's 6'5", 324 pounds.
Dude, Mel's a savage. Could be
Mel
a
just
tackle.
Mel just literally said he's slow on his first step, slow on his second step. He holds a lot. He lacks discipline.
They're hoping he's going to play right tackle. He looks like a guard. I agree with you, Matt. Does look like a guard.
He does look like a guard, but I mean their offensive line has been kind of in shambles.
Apparently did really well in the Senior Bowl.
That's what they said about That's what they said about the kid the Saints took too, is that he impressed in the Senior Bowl. Listen, I'm not big on offensive tackles from small schools. They don't face elite defensive linemen week in and week out, so they scare me a little bit. So I will say both.
Well, if you look over time, there's only two things. Either they're going to be like wow good because they're just athletic freaks and just kind of went under the radar, or they're terrible.
Yeah.
And when you're drafting, I'm interested to find out what's going on with Jermaine Johnson. That was a perfect fit for them.
He fell to the Ravens.
The Titans needs. I'm so done with the Titans.
Yeah,
I don't even want to watch.
I'm off the bandwagon. I'm off the bandwagon.
Yeah,
Matt, he went early. What, 12, 11? 12.
He went to the Lions.
The
Lions traded up for him. The Eagles traded up right after the Lions traded up.
Eagles got A.J. Brown, Matt, if you haven't been keeping up. The Eagles got A.J. Brown from the Titans. And
for the 18th pick.
The Cardinals got Hollywood Brown from the Ravens.
Yeah, the Cardinals are out here trading for more wide receivers.
And the Ravens don't have one.
Rip for that guy, Detroit. That's what. Hey,
everyone keeps saying that, and Amon-Ra St. Brown had one of the best rookie seasons we've ever seen. So,
well, somebody had to catch the ball.
Yeah, I mean, somebody's got to catch it next year.
True.
They're going to have to throw the ball. They're not going to be winning a lot of games. They're going to have to huck it around.
What do the Ravens do here?
I hate to beat a dead horse, but Jermaine Johnson just fell to you in the 25th pick. You love drafting defense. They clearly need a wide receiver. I don't know who you go with. If you go wide receiver, you might go the Watson kid out of North Dakota State. But Jermaine Johnson is sitting there, a top pass rusher in this draft. You could end up with the best safety and one of the top pass rushers.
What are the Ravens doing? Running down the clock? Bro, come on, man. I got shit I got to go do.
I got to go to bed.
Detroit's a poverty franchise forever. Unless Ford sells the team. Tyler, you're hilarious.
I don't agree with a lot of things Tyler says, but he's pretty spot on with that one.
Yeah. Is it bad? Is it bad that Tyler's love for Ja Morant makes me where I feel like I can't be a Ja Morant fan?
Ooh.
Is that bad?
I mean, I get liking Ja Morant. I understand that. But clearly,
Tyler's love is on another level.
Clearly, Ja Morant's a superstar, but his whole thing on Zion, they can both be good players. Matt, I don't know if it's overvalued. I think something has had to have popped in his medicals or his off the field stuff for him to fall this far. I mean, because the same thing happened last year with that linebacker from Notre Dame, the Jeremiah. I can't pronounce they called him Joker.
I think the Ravens are shopping this pick right now.
Again.
I think so.
But, I mean, you remember last year we had that inside linebacker from Notre Dame that was supposed to be like a top 15 pick. He fell into the second round because he had the heart issue or whatever. Well, the Browns got him in the second round. He ended up being a stud because he was one of the best linebackers in the damn draft. So I wouldn't be shocked if, like, tomorrow we find out that something popped in Jermaine's medicals.
Something had to pop on his medical. Maybe he's got a video smoking weed.
That still only drops you to what? 12? Whatever pick Miami had.
All right. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, something's going on there. Something's going there.
They're a glutton for punishment.
I mean, as long as he doesn't murder anyone, he'd be kind of, pretty low on the list for Raiders issues.
Kuiper needs to go to sleep. Wait, excuse me.
You need to go to sleep. How are you yawning?
Long day, bro.
It's not even 8 o'clock for you yet, bud.
No, I didn't.
I hate you for that.
A center?
I mean, he is the best center in the draft, but
He is good.
I mean, yeah. If you need a center.
Dude just said center.
Yeah, I mean, he's a good center. I don't know the center situation in Baltimore right now, so.
Oh, he's a wrestler. He looks like a wrestler, doesn't he? Looks like a corn-fed American.
White boy.
American.
That's a corn-fed white boy right there.
Jake said if he does murder someone, he's a Ravens Hall of Famer.
That's true. That is true. They have one, at least one of those. Maybe he can catch.
Maybe he can catch.
Yeah, yo, seriously, they might have to throw him out there. Who the hell's catching the ball in Baltimore? Poor Lamar Jackson, bro. Like, I'm still somewhat on the fence for Lamar Jackson. The Ravens are not doing him any favors.
He's to have a big ass head.
Listen, he was a wrestler in the state of Iowa.
Yeah, he's a beast.
The Jets just traded up.
Tom Brady.
Jets just traded with the Titans.
Yeah, they're about to draft Jermaine Johnson.
The Jets get 3 first-rounders, dude?
They could also get Nakobe Dean.
Yeah.
He just got back from overseas deployment. He does like he was in the Army. They talk about his short arms. He's a center, bro.
He's a center.
There we go. He's got a big ass head.
Dude, Tristan Wirf's one of the strongest dudes I've ever seen. This man pinned him in wrestling.
Look how big he is. Oh, my God. Is this a good pick? Wow.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. It's a tough night.
It's a good pick. It's a good pick. It's just not the biggest position of need.
Oh, I mean, this dude could be Pro Bowl center. He's that good.
No, I mean, he's the best center in the draft by a pretty heavy margin, but it's just one of those weird things where you're looking at like difference makers for the Ravens. Like, I think he makes the team better, but like you're talking about a team that was on the verge of being really good a couple of years ago, and I just don't love the route the Ravens have gone. Who is Lamar Jackson throwing the ball to outside of Mark Andrews? Who's he? I've said it all night. I like Rashad Bateman. Do we know if Rashad Bateman is going to be any good in the NFL?
No,
we have no
don't.
clue because he didn't play hardly at all last year.
They have to know. They have to believe.
They must, dude. They must.
Damn, that's pretty cool. What a guy. Jets are back up. Let's go. We're Jets fans. This is the most exciting we could be for our team.
Ravens wide receiver room Rashad Bateman, Devin Duvernay, James Proche, Tylon Wallace.
They're going to run the
Jalen
wing T
Moore,
offense.
and Benjamin Victor.
Remy, they're going to run the wing T offense. They're going to run the triple option.
So, yeah, in his rookie year, Bateman played 12 games, had 46 catches, 515 yards, and 1 touchdown. So, I mean, maybe, but that ain't number one right now. Or they're thinking their Jets might go running back here?
That's what I'm saying.
Matt.
We haven't invested for Sam Darnold shit.
I mean,
dude, watch him get another job after the Panthers.
They believe. Well, I mean, yeah, because people love him. Jets may have had the best draft. Wrong, because they're the Jets, and all of these players will just be bad football players. I like them, but they'll be Jets, so they're just doomed.
Jets.
Yeah, when your best pass rusher is Carl Lawson coming off of a torn Achilles tendon, you maybe go pass rush. Maybe don't go running back.
Pictures of some shirts he got from John Moran. Dude, that purple one is fire, Tyler. I will give you that. Anything with that old school Vancouver Grizzlies logo, you cannot go wrong with that logo.
And it's finally over, ladies and gentlemen. Jermaine Johnson has been drafted.
There we go. We did it. Jermaine Johnson. Hey, he's
A
gone.
good
Look
pick.
how big he is. He's
a good pick. I can't wait till the whatever comes out on him.
Right. He was the ACC Defensive Player of the Year. It's not saying much. He had a lot of sacks last year.
Yep. Eleven and a half sacks last year.
He had no FBS scholarships. How do you not give a guy that's 6'5", 250 pounds? Or he must have been a shrimp when he coming out of high school.
He played at 4 different colleges. He played at like a JUCO. He played at Division II. He played at a bunch of different schools.
He's a beast, dude. Oh, he played at Georgia. It's the Georgia kid. He went to Georgia and then he transferred out.
Mm-hmm.
This dude is a stud.
God, I'm so happy his career's over.
Right?
Welcome to the Jets, baby. Maybe he has arthritis in his knee.
Maybe. But he is dominating this the ACC. Dude, DJ Ugalele is trash, by the way. That clip of him he is so bad. Oh my God.
Jacksonville. Let's see. Jacksonville.
You know what's crazy? I put him and Trayvon Walker right there with each other.
Yeah. Yes. Agreed. Honestly, I maybe put this guy ahead of Trayvon.
Of Trayvon Walker, honestly.
And Trayvon went with the first pick. This kid went with the 26th pick.
He had 12 sacks last year?
11 and a half.
11 and a half. It's pretty fucking good.
I mean, if you're a Jets fan right now,
you got to be happy as fuck.
A, I hate you, but B, you've had a good night. You get Sauce.
They got Gardner.
You got Sauce. They got Garrett Wilson, and then they got Jermaine Johnson.
That's a fucking good ass draft.
That's a draft. Now watch the Jaguars come in and do something stupid. Remember when the Jaguars took a running back in the first round last year when their best player was a running back? Hilarious.
You remember when Tyler DeRosa traded everything for him?
In all fairness, it might work out because old buddy shredded his knee at the end of the season.
Yeah, I know. I told y'all Brady was going to snag him.
What you mean future Miami Dolphins owner and starting quarterback Tom Brady? Ugh, kill me now.
Oh, dude, can we just get these picks in?
We're so close.
They're so close.
Look at this number 29 pick. Look at the route this 29 pick is taken. It's the Patriots pick from San Francisco through Miami and Kansas City. That pick's been traded.
That pick's been hoed out
by 3 different teams.
That pick has been hoed out.
Oh, man. The Packers and the Chiefs still both have a pick. Could take a wide receiver. Probably won't.
I'm proud of my little ticker bar.
Oh, you're killing it, dude. Now you just have to do this for rounds 2 through 7.
Yeah, right.
Tyler, bud. I know the Panthers really let you down. I know that
let go.
It got real tough for you there at the end. Yeah, Cam Newton was so bad at football.
Hey,
but yes,
we don't need that.
James Robinson got hurt, tore his knee. I think like the last game of the season, actually. Jamal Adams does. The text you sent earlier, Jamal Adams does not play for the Jets. He used to play for the Jets
a long time ago.
He is now a Seahawk and was traded by the Jets to the Seahawks for 2 first-round picks or 3 first-round picks. Some insane amount of picks for a safety. Amount of picks.
For a defensive end.
For a defensive end, they line up at safety.
Old Blitz boy. He is the original Blitz boy.
He's the original Blitz boy. I mean, he had 9.5 sacks as a safety, which is stupid, and no picks. So,
well, you can't get the ball with your hands in the dirt.
What was this other shit? And Tyler also said Matt Ryan plays for the Colts. Yep.
Damn.
Matt Ryan plays for the Colts. I got another shocker for you, Tyler. The starting quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons is Marcus Mariota. And their number 1 wide receiver before tonight was Zacchaeus Amadeus or whatever his name is.
Trayvon Walker versus Aiden Hutchinson.
Matt, I don't even think it's close. Honestly, I think Aiden was clearly a better football player. Like I said, I think Trayvon's comparison was closer to Jermaine Johnson. And honestly, I like Jermaine Johnson. If you're looking for a pass rusher, I like Jermaine Johnson more. I think the Jaguars look at Trayvon Walker as more of a flex guy. They're
hoping he becomes the next Aaron Donald.
He can pass rush. He can, stick his hand in the ground, not stand up. They want to do different things with him, but at the end of the day, Aiden Hutch is just a better football player. Yeah, Tyler. Marcus Mariota is the starting quarterback in Atlanta, and he's throwing to a bunch of nobodies and Kyle Pitts. They did just draft Drake London, who may be a bust. We'll see. They like the safety out of Michigan, don't they?
That'd be so funny if they draft another quarterback. Green Bay.
I mean, you got to think about the future.
For all these people have been sitting there for hours, dude. This would be so weird.
I mean, honestly, the only team left in the first round, as long as there's no other trades, that would even consider taking Willis would be the Vikings. Unless the Packers are just that stupid.
All these people are just sitting there for hours and hours. That would suck. That would be awkward. I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't want all those people there.
This kid's good. Man, the middle linebacker position has been so undervalued lately.
Yeah, I know. Back in the day, hey, Panthers drafted Luke Kuechly. I think this Nakobe Dean is a stud.
I think Dean's going to be good. I think the Lloyd kid that just showed is going to be good.
It's in Vegas, Matt. You were just there. You were just in Vegas. What, last weekend?
There were more people at this draft than any Chargers home game. Tyler, that's why you got to run.
That's why he got to run. Yeah, you can go back and hit seconds and thirds.
I don't disagree.
People getting sad. Just sad buffet lines.
Man, I was wrong on my quarterback projection.
Yeah. You was.
People
Jaguars trade up.
really didn't like Malik Willis. There we go.
Lloyd.
Devin Lloyd.
This guy's
I mean, they let Miles Jack go, so I figured.
Maybe. Who does Jack play for now?
Where did he go? Pittsburgh. I thought that's where he went to. Pittsburgh. They also got some. Who else did the Jaguars? They added a linebacker, but they got that linebacker from the Falcons that led the league in tackles last year.
Dude, what if Green Bay drafts another defensive player?
Yeah, I was
Devin Lloyd
say
is a stud, by the way.
Okay, I like Devin Lloyd. If his comparison is Darius Leonard, pick is in, baby. Packers are ready to go.
Bro, this guy is good for me. I watched.
I think Devin Lloyd is going to be a really good player.
I'm
not going to say he's Darius Leonard though, because Darius Leonard's top 5 defensive player in the entire league.
Yeah. I hope, man. It'd be cool if the Panthers traded back up and drafted Willis. What's his name?
Oh, you're just going to trade. You need to just trade your last pick for Baker Mayfield.
That's true. I'll agree with that.
Just trade your last pick for Baker, and if he sucks, you rip the Band-Aid off after next year. I mean, I like the pick. I hope I got to see what the kind of defense if they're running a 3-4 because they just paid a middle linebacker a ton of money. So, oh God,
he just almost broke his back. Scott Fitz said no more moves today. Good. We ain't got no picks.
He doesn't need to be Micah Parsons. He needs to be a middle linebacker. Micah Parsons was unreal. Like, literally, people were comparing Micah Parsons to Lawrence Taylor. So, like, maybe Devin Lloyd isn't Lawrence Taylor.
Trade Darnold for Willis. Who says no?
Willis hasn't been picked yet. You could just...
Oh my God, this shit is so cringe. I don't know. I just know that Dean is such a star. He was unbelievable. He stood out on a really good defense. I remember Luke Kuechly being a star. I don't know.
People are.
What do you owe my godding? What do you owe my godding, Tyler?
Jags fan.
Oh.
Jazz are up by 12 at halftime.
Whoa.
Mavericks are not having a good game. They have 41 points at half. Please draft another defensive player.
Bro, this is why the Packers have been shitty, though.
Please
They've drafted in like the late 20s for like the past 3 decades.
Please draft another defensive player. Somebody asked earlier about the best free agent wide receivers left. There are still some names out there.
Shaking.
It's interesting.
Bro, we got to check in on Mel Kiper.
Maybe
struggling.
maybe he's got the COVIDs.
Maybe he hit the sauce. Maybe he went skiing right before the same would happen. Hit the slopes. By the way, tonight the Braves won their first series of the year.
Oof,
We beat the Cubs.
that's tough.
Who?
Sky Moore, speedster.
Oh. Who are they drafting? They're taking the corner / safety from Michigan. Bro, get this pick in. What are we doing? This dude was a baller, by the way.
Yeah. So
It's crazy. Go ahead.
The free agent wide receivers still out there: Julio, Jarvis Landry, Will Fuller, T.Y. Hilton, Cole Beasley, Emmanuel Sanders, Albert Wilson, Odell Beckham. I mean, there's still some guys out there.
I know Yankees and Mets are in first place. Mets are a problem. Mets have been balling.
Please go.
They'll
defense.
drop off though.
Please go.
Please go defense. Please go defense.
Or something stupid.
What, Thomas Davis won this and then he got busted for juicing? they
Make the pick. Make the pick.
Jack Youngblood. What kind of nerd puts random names on the back of jersey?
Also, why you put the first name on there?
Yes.
Most Rams fans know who Youngblood is.
Do they? Did you not see that video?
Nationwide.
Remy, did you not see that video of the Barstool went around after they won the Super Bowl?
Oh, yes.
In LA? Dude.
Never
Remy.
mind. Never mind.
Remy. That video.
Never
is
mind.
So
I remember it now.
hysterical. I'm gonna get when I get off, I'm watching it again just to get a good laugh. If y'all haven't look up Barstool Rams Super Bowl post game or something. They go around interviewing fans. They have no clue that they just won a Super Bowl. They have no clue who's on the team. They have no clue that there's even Rams in the city. It is hysterical. LA people are a joke.
What do you think these guys, they just showed in the crowd, got these jerseys that say, they have number 22 on the back and say NFL draft? You think they went and bought those? Maybe those are planned.
They gave those out. They
Yeah.
definitely gave those out.
I would say so.
Jesus, can we get this pick in?
Jesus Christ, man. Defensive tackle, defensive tackle, defensive tackle. The Packers with defense again.
Oh my God. They're laughing. You hear them laughing? Look at him. Now look at him. Georgia has so many people taken from this defense. Georgia's going to be terrible next year.
Did you just hear what he just said, though?
Yeah.
First time that defensive teammates have been drafted by the same team in the first round. Pass rushing demon, he just said. Yeah, he's the opposite of the other one.
Yeah.
The opposite of Jordan Davis. Patriots wasted no time. Pick is in.
Thank you, Patriots.
Don't you hit Joe Burrow. Don't you do it.
Green Bay, bro. Who is catching balls in Green Bay?
Listen, this kid might be good. He might turn out to be a really good football player. But you think the Packers are a pass rushing defensive tackle away from being a good team again?
No. They're about to get N'Kobe Dean, aren't they?
Their number one wide receiver right now is Amari Rodgers. Randall Cobb.
Stop.
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Bro, Remy, I
They
thought
still
we'd
have
be done. I
Lazard.
thought we'd be out of here 15 minutes ago. They have drugged their feet on these last fucking
These
picks.
last few picks have just
Oh
been
my god.
ridiculous. They still
his teeth are fucked,
bro. Yeah, you need to take that signing bonus and
Let's tighten those puppies up, bro.
tighten those bad boys up.
I've been eating steak as hell for him, bro. He be flossing for days, bro. I've been eating steak as hell for him, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No.
No. Oh man.
Bro.
Sammy Watkins, number one wide receiver. Bro, I'll never forget that video. Sammy Watkins getting plunked in the back of the head. Me trying to not catch feelings. Also,
They got Sammy Watkins and Alan Lazard. They're rolling out there.
Woo!
I think, Sammy did still just have some untapped potential 10 years in. So,
yeah.
I don't think he's a terrible player, Alan. I think he's
a terrible person. What do you do, Alan?
Person. Well, I mean, half of these dudes are probably terrible people, if we're being honest.
This fucking commercial. Where he's just getting maced in the face by sweaty armpits.
Dan, you think the Dolphins draft tonight, or we have a third, a fourth, and 2 7s. So
damn. To be fair, I can't believe AJ Brown got traded.
AJ Brown, Marquise Brown, Debo did not get traded. DK Metcalf did not get traded. Wow, AJ Brown, bro. And the GM just a week ago said, "Man, I can't imagine trading AJ Brown." Or you can.
Or you can.
Because you did. Domestic abuse.
Oh. His teeth says it all.
Maybe she knocked some of them out.
She knocked them loose.
She knocked out every other tooth as well.
Every other tooth. My man's gapped up, son.
Teeth, where's the sad story about his teeth? ESPN, I want the story.
Bro,
he grew up so poor he could never eat an apple.
Bro, his apple like a cheese grater ate it.
Oh shit.
Bro, I can't.
Oh man. Bro. Brutal.
Brutal, bro.
He grew up poor, couldn't afford braces.
Bro. Oh, this is the content. He's gonna find us on YouTube and come whip my ass.
Yeah, what's your new address gonna be?
Not putting that out.
You have the Zillow up there on the screen.
Yeah, right. Come on, dude. This pick's been in for 10 minutes.
N'Kobe Dean just seems like a Patriot pick, right?
He does, doesn't he?
It feels like an SEC middle linebacker. Just feels like a Patriots pick.
Bro, the entire starting 11 from Georgia is getting drafted. Even some of the two deeps getting drafted. Who? We didn't even get updates on that one.
A guard from Chattanooga. You ever just feel like the Patriots outsmart themselves sometimes?
I feel like here recently, I think they've kind of read too much of their own tabloids, you know.
Roxy appearance. Look, all right. So
Look at his
ESPN's
helmet.
ranked.
Look at his helmet. He needs to work on his shotgun snap.
He can't snap the ball.
So he's a guard. Okay.
They ESPN had him ranked as the 77th best player in this draft.
They just pulled a Raiders.
93% chance of being available at the 54th pick.
Fading fast, boys.
I mean, I
Cole
get
Strange from
they're
Chattanooga
talking about
draft.
it. They're talking about his tape and like how Belichick wanted him and everything, but it's like you could have got him next round. Kansas City goes defensive end.
Yeah, they did.
So no wide receivers for either of those two teams.
George Karloftis. The number 30 pick. Yeah.
Two more, boys.
Greek national water polo team.
Big Ten full of white pass rushers.
Yep. You know who's a beast? Kingsley Enagbare.
That's what I'm saying. Enagbari's better than some of these kids, bro.
Yeah, for real.
I'm sorry. That
Like,
might be a little
I'm
bit of
not
home
biased.
cooking.
I'm
That
not,
might be
dude.
Yeah.
I'm honest when it comes to my team, bro. I watched that man whip people up and down the fucking field.
Yeah. Enagbari in the SEC more than held his own. He was our best damn player.
Yeah.
I'm seeing him projected in like the third, which is just shocking.
Yeah, it's shocking. For real. I think Kingsley Enagbare is going to be a beast. This guy looks good, though. He looks like he's got some good tape. All right, let's roll these last two. Let's get the fuck out of here. No, he's not an outside rusher. He doesn't really have any moves. He's just a big guy. He's an outside defensive end and a 3-4.
Yeah, I think he's a 3-4 DN.
Yeah. Yep, I agree with that, Tyler. So weird because everyone was so high on Kingsley all year.
Yeah.
I guess he didn't draft.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what his. I didn't look at any of his like post season numbers, like if he ran or did anything. That's. I mean, like I said, he's just as good as half these boys.
Yep. Malik Willis will not be drafted tonight. Dude, how crazy is for these guys, though? They just become millionaires. I can't believe they. What's the number one pick slot of money?
I'd have to go look it up.
Trayvon Walker's got to be doing Jumping jacks.
Ooh, that didn't help.
What?
Enigbari's 40 time.
What was it? 5 something?
4.87.
Oh.
So he's slower.
Yeah.
He's slower than Jordan Davis.
Yeah, I still just think he's just a beast.
I think he's a good football player.
Yeah.
I think he's a good football player. It's just tough. It's tough when a guy that almost outweighs you by 100 pounds is faster than you.
Right. I agree.
That
to the Bengals.
That hurt him.
Stop.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, quarterback competition and for the Bengals.
You shut your mouth.
Hey.
You shut your mouth.
Trying to trade me Burry boy?
No. Not at all. I will take Kyle Pitts off your hands.
Would you?
I would. I mean, I know you probably don't want him or
who's my backup tight end?
Kyle Pitts.
Oh, I have Darren Waller. Did I trade Darren Waller? Didn't I? Did I? No, I think I have Darren Waller.
I don't know.
Can I not look at this thing?
Probably not.
That's pisses me off more than anything is how I can't look at my team. Like I have to screenshot it just to remember. Yeah, I can't.
I know your boy's got Joey B, and that's all that matters. I don't need anyone else.
I want to know who's on my team. Oh, here we go. What league is it in? It's Kyler in. I want to look at my team. It won't let me.
You don't get to look at your team. The league has to be reactivated.
Stupid. I want to say I have Darren Waller, though. Maybe
I want to say you also have Darren Waller.
Yeah.
I have TJ
Waller,
Hawkinson.
surprisingly old. Yeah, I know. He started late. I'm willing to move Waller. I'm willing to move.
Waller is old.
No,
he
it's
was
active
in
now.
I couldn't see it on my app.
Yeah. Yeah, well, let me see.
I don't have anything on my app.
I'm looking at it now on here.
Yeah, my shit just says create a new league. Join public league.
Typically, it goes active in July. Okay. It's all good. I'm going to start screenshotting it just so I can look at it in the off season.
I don't know. Blame Jake.
For sure.
I think
I need a running back.
quarterback thing.
I need to
Who are my
move
running backs.
Ezekiel Elliott. Anybody want Elliott? Who's my other running back?
Oh, yeah. I have
have
Joe
another good one.
Mixon. Oh, yeah. I got studs. I got Jonathan Taylor. I got Joe Mixon.
I
got the best pass catching back in the league in Leonard Fournette.
I have really good wide receivers. My team's pretty good. I mean, it came second, right? So, can we fucking get these picks in, bro? I want to give a shout out to each and every one of you guys who just been sticking in there with us. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button.
Share. Bro, you ain't
Bro,
kidding,
it's
Alan.
crawling.
I mean,
It's crawling.
and they're doing this shit on
dude.
purpose, bro. I think they had that shit signed up to go till midnight. Like 100%, they just had this shit lined up to go to midnight, and they're trying to drag it on as close to that as they can.
Bro.
They're going to commercial in between every pick now.
Daxton
Hey,
Hill.
the safety out of Michigan. Good pick.
Good pick, by the way.
Great pick. Great pick. Their secondary was kind of trash. I dig it. My backup team, the Bengals. Bro, I said the Bengals were going to be trash last year. They made the damn Super
They
Bowl.
made the Super Bowl. You and
Said
me
they
both,
were
bro.
going to win 3 games or 4 games. They won the damn
Look,
Super Bowl.
Minnesota's got a pick in. Let's see how long it takes to get the fucking pick off.
All right, it's 11:31. Let's see when they pick. The pick is in. Let's see how long it takes them to announce the pick. It's 11:31. Yeah, I think
Boom.
corner would have been maybe a better fit for them, Alan. But this guy they had. I mean, I think ESPN had him ranked as like the 19th best player in the draft.
Yeah, they had him high. 18th best player.
18th.
Yep.
Yeah, when you get a value like that, and I'm never going to trust a Clemson corner. So,
Facts.
bro, they got every hat in my man's house. Every team's hat was just sitting there.
Yeah, he had no clue who he was going to.
Nope.
How weird it'd be to watch your highlights on TV.
Dope.
Huh.
I think Mel Kiper's about to explode.
Bro, he's about to explode.
Bro, I think he's legit about to explode.
Bro, just pick, dude. Look at him.
He's losing, bro.
He's losing it.
I can't, man. My man. What?
Dude, he's hanging on. This draft needs to end for his health.
Tyler Kiper, wild, bro.
Bro. Please. For
his health.
Hey,
Get him out of here.
they have drug ass, dude. I'd be weird. Malik Willis probably be like, damn, bro. I gotta go to bed and do this all again tomorrow.
That would be tough. That's why I wouldn't go. Is like
Right.
if he's there, I don't think he's there. No, he is there.
He is. He's at the draft.
He's there. So he has to go back to his hotel, wake up, and come back tomorrow.
Do it
No
all over again.
thanks. No, thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
I would not show back.
No.
Damn, look at that guy. Yo, he is a unit, bro.
Damn, son.
Good for him, dude. Yeah.
Built-in arm
He's
rest.
out. He's out just living it up. This cameraman's like, I need to get a face shot. Ugh. Never mind.
Never mind.
Ugh. Never mind. Bro, these people are weird.
Man, Vikings fans are different.
They're different.
We're now going on 4 minutes since the pick was in. You're allowed 10 minutes to make your pick. We're 4 minutes since the pick has been in.
Bro. What is he wearing?
What the
Safety, Lewis Crean. Boom. We're done.
Another Georgia player, also not Dean.
These are all NPCs. They're all robots. That's funny.
You could say Georgia had a great defense. Remember, Jake posted in there, over under 4.5? We hit the over,
beat
didn't
that.
we? That's
Yeah,
5,
we went
right?
over.
5 or 6.
No, it's 6. I think.
None of them were Nakobe Dean.
6
Wow.
or 7, actually.
Unbelievable. All right,
God.
who won the first round? Who lost the first round?
Woo! We did it, boys. All right. I think the Jets won the first round, and I think the Jaguars lost the first round.
Let's see.
Later, boys. Y'all, thanks for hanging out.
My winner is the Eagles. My winner is the Eagles.
Yeah,
my
winner's
loser,
the Eagles for sure.
My loser is the
Titans.
There's a couple of teams that could have been. I mean,
Titans.
yes, the Titans are probably loser. Honestly, I think, the Titans gave away their number 1 wide receiver. Honestly, there's a bunch of losers. The Packers don't have anybody to throw the ball to. The Chiefs don't have anybody to throw the ball to. The Ravens
don't
don't have
throw
to throw the ball to. Ravens drafted some good players, so I won't knock them on that. But yeah, I think Titans lost the most. Treylon Burks could be a star, but
we'll see.
You gave up an actual star. So, but I think that
Thanks everybody for hanging out. Thank you for chiming in, hitting that like button, talking to us the whole time. It's been fun. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. It always gives us support. Good news is, once again, I'm moving, so I'll have more of a studio setup kind of thing. Paulo, come here. Paulo wants to show he's ready. He's been waiting patiently. Come here. There. So, but yeah, man, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for hanging out. And Remy, you have anything to say before we get out of here?
Honestly, this was a lot of fun, dude. I can't wait to see how many comments are on the YouTube video.
Right.
Dude, love the interaction. Appreciate everyone that stayed and watched. Much love.
Much love. And we're right under 4 hours. So we'll stop sharing this. We'll come over here.
I gotta go to work tomorrow.
That's it for me and Rem Breezy and the Hard Pass crew. We will holler at you guys later. Everyone have a good Friday and a good weekend. I'll watch you later. Peace.
Peace.